Hello, hi, we're here. We have new people. We have old people playing new people. It's a lot of random stuff going on. But thanks so much for coming and hanging out tonight. We're going to go ahead and go around, introduce our new player, as well as who our new person we have playing with us, as an, I guess, old person playing a new character. And then we'll go ahead and kick it off with tonight and have some interesting stuff going on. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute them, and then we're going to go ahead and kick it off. I don't know how to word this. New PC, who dis?
New PC.
Hello.
Hello.
I just realized I was talking to not
Hi.
only the chat, but also you, because push talk is on, because gaming. So, you guys, we're going to head and just go around the table, introduce who you're playing, because some old faces.
I lost all.
Probably redoing the intro.
Oh, there we go.
I think as they're doing. Now we can't hear Josh.
Yeah, I
I'm
lost
still
him.
here. Can't hear me now?
Josh has reverse push to talk on.
Should we have push to talk on?
No, it's alright. I'm just an
Okay.
idiot, and since, new PC, who dis, and then push to talk, and then push to talk button wasn't saved, because for some reason I saved to my Discord profile, but to the computer. That's silly. Thanks,
Weird.
Discord. Anyway, we'll go ahead, wrap around the room. We have old people playing new characters. We have new players playing old characters. We have old people playing old characters. It's going to be great.
Crazy.
We'll go ahead and start off. Also, shout out to the cast, cosplaying it up, being awesome. So, it is what it is. We'll start off with Mason Reese.
Hey, I'm Mason Reese. I'm the unofficial leader. No one really appointed me. I just kind of take charge. I carry a P90 that I hide underneath my coat, and I try to smell really good, and I do my best to get as many people at my house as possible because I am lonely, and I don't want to cry myself to sleep anymore.
I don't know if you should introduce someone who likes to get close, smell people, and invite them over to your house because you're lonely. That may...
Want to come smell me?
What's the jello in the pudding pop?
Oh,
I did not stutter, and I'm not changing. Oh my god!
Mods, could handle that, please. Next up, we have Karma.
Hey, I'm Karma, the shaman of the group. Good vibes and chillin' is my motto.
Has anyone made a Boy George joke yet? No? Karma, chameleon? No? Oh, man.
Ouch.
We were good up until then.
Karma can be a carmelian. So chooses.
Next up, Konami.
Hey, it's me, your boy, Konami. I am the sharpest blade boy on the West Coast, completely chromed out. I am a walking, killing machine, but I didn't always used to be that. In fact, I used to be a really handsome, charismatic dude that got scorched when a run went sideways. Because, somebody has to deck. And that was your boy. Yeah. Catch me with a sword, catch me with a rifle, catch me with a machine gun, or like an SMG. That's more of an
Catch me outside,
SMG.
how about that?
Yeah, catch me in the streets and we'll see if you walk away, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, how do you pronounce your name, sir, with the Purdue?
Dobrik Kapoor is the name. Used to be Matt used to be a technomancer who realized he was in way over his head with this new group who was just taking on corporations. So I will be retiring to a learned combat mage who studied in university and now is fallen on some hard times and is looking to make some money in some not so legal ways.
And last but not least, we have Zero.
I like the timing on that. Well, where do I start with Zero? Right? He's through some unnatural matrix resonance phenomenon that he seeks to explore and discover and research more about. He's a man out of time. He's technomancer that ran plenty of missions back in the day, and socially awkward is great. References go right over his head. Metaphors also. And so he's pretty easygoing. Got a thing for taking down corporations. He's got a penchant for it, so it sounds like he's going to fit right in. And yeah, he's a technomancer, so he's Matrix trickster, as he likes to think of himself.
Mm-hmm. All right. So last we left off, the 4 or 5 of you, because math is hard, 4 of you, were following a truck that had left as technology, as Jeremiah, which is Karma's talismonger, has asked them to do a favor, or run as a favor, and to find out what happened to some product that's been skimmed off the top. After you guys sort of try to figure out what you guys are looking at with as technology, is some of you haven't looked at a corporation that closely before, found that the host was obviously extreme at a rating 10. Multiple blood spirits were flying overhead, as well as some air spirits that were floating up. I mean, there was multiple guards that were on foot with assault rifles that were sort of patrolling the loading dock. As you guys were getting ready to head out and head home for the night, you guys were able to see a truck leave, and you guys followed it across its path. It made a couple of drop-offs as it pulled into a abandoned building area and parked in a parking lot. And this group, the doors opened, and no one seemed to have leave the truck. But as the party went inside, or I guess it was just Mason at the beginning, went inside to look around. Excuse me. He found that he was actually walking into the old Universal Brotherhood headquarters that was in Seattle before it got shut down from a bug scare that happened in Chicago. As he was go ahead and scoping out the area, the group that was driving the vehicle walked in all invisible like. But because of technology, he was able to still see the invisible forms. And they would begin to head upstairs to the second floor, where Konami was wrapping around the other side of the building and seeing if they could get a better eye of what was going on. About time that Konami got to the opposite side of the building, there was a loud gunshot that went off, and Konami and Mason met up on the first floor and stealthily tried to begin to climb up the stairs and see what the ruckus was coming from. They did cross a bunch of mutilated and shot bodies. Seems like there was some damage that was caused prior, and they were able to get to the second floor, where they were seeing that the group was under attack. There was gunfire that was going off, there was loud screams, and Mason was able to get the door and shut it and lock it to make sure that they couldn't get out. After he was finishing tying up the door and making sure that it was no longer a route, he did see that there were 2 briefcases that were sat down in the middle of the floor, and as they made their way down, Frost was able to find out through some sprites on a comlink that they were reaching out to an individual. Definitely had a Hispanic tone to him, and they got about two sentences out before the call was cut short. As you guys were driving away from the scene, you guys did hear a loud explosion go off as about 3 city blocks were just exploded, causing your van to go flying through the air and land on its side.
Wow.
As what looked like a very condensed mushroom cloud was sort of going down from the area as it looks like a small armed nuclear attack was happened, and that's similar to the ones that took down the bug spirits inside the building, or most of Chicago, that were placed around. Instead of just nuking the whole area, they used this nuclear briefcases that they would place in different parts of it to try to get a bigger blast area without attacking everyone. But that is what you guys were able to flip the truck, make sure all the goods were inside, which you guys found a multitude of different foci, as well as a plethora of reagents that were inside these crates. You guys were able to get to make sure that all of them were undamaged, and you guys were able to drive off to a safe spot where we last left off. So the four of you are in the van, definitely all scratched up. You're sure Hardwire is not going to like this when he gets his van back. But what would the four of you like to do?
What time is it?
It is early morning. It's about 4 a.m.
Probably go get some sleep.
You think Waffle House is open?
Dude,
Well, it's all-
that's
that's-
choice.
That's the name of the question. It's always open.
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
24/7.
There.
Where
Maybe
are
so.
you guys taking me? Just out of curiosity.
Waffle House.
Okay, I'm
Waffle
down.
House sounds like the choice, and we'll figure it out from there.
All right.
Alright,
You guys head to a local Waffle House.
Hell yeah.
Waffle House always stands the test of time.
Dude, no
When
matter
Carver walks
what.
in, they already know what he wants.
This is the longest running business in America.
Be like a 6-stack of waffles with a bunch of eggs and bacon.
Can I get a fruity waffle, extra whipped cream? Thank you.
A free waffle? You can order free waffles?
Fruity, like with strawberries and blueberries and all that jazz.
I heard free, and I was like,
I did too.
Oh, let's
what?
try.
Just
Can I
order-
get a free fruity waffle?
roll influence?
No. And if I don't
Very
have
bold
that
of you
one,
to ask.
Charisma minus one. It's got a decent charisma.
Isn't it -2 if you're untrained?
No, I think it's just defaulting, which is -1.
Right, charisma -1, so 5. Oh, man, I gotta clean up my dice tray. Yeah, 1.
She just.
Although it's a new session, I could burn some edge
Oh,
to
good.
get this free waffle. But I'm not going to.
She just sort of chuckles and she puts your order in.
Okay. I think she got it.
Yeah. Good you. Good you. She takes anyone else who would like to order. Definitely, she's able to take your order. Probably about 5 minutes after sitting down and placing your order, all your comlinks go off as a news bulletin, or I guess a news bulletin, almost like an Amber Alert, but it's just like Seattle wide. Nuclear attack on old Universal Brother neighborhood. Runners to blame? Question mark.
More at 9.
More like Aztec to blame.
What are you guys looking at?
Oh yeah.
We've already
Just-
made the news.
Well, somebody's made the news.
No. I wouldn't be so hasty to say that we made the news.
So, I mean, I look outside, look at the van. It's like, yeah, we didn't make the news.
Yeah. The news made us.
That's how I like to think of it.
I pull out my phone. I was like, "You guys see this?
Yeah, man.
Wait,
I think that was where we just were."
wait, Karma. I mean, no disrespect by this. You can read?
I think am I reading that right? You tell me, brother.
You might want to increase your attributes. See if it helps out.
Right, increase that logic real quick.
I thought you could only read when you're stoned.
Wait,
You're not?
exactly.
He's like, that's what I, yeah.
Well,
That's the problem, brother. I'm always stoned.
that's my secret.
That's my secret.
Exactly.
So, like I said, I'm kind of new to the game. Is this considered a successful run? What we did, or
We haven't turned it in
So
yet.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got away with bonuses.
Yeah, and do this for me. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you can do that, it's a successful run.
all right, we're good. I kind of
You
hurt
know,
a little bit.
That does remind me. I should probably call the Talismonger because we don't even know. We just
4 a.m.
pretty much jacked this shipment
It's
with really no idea whose shipment it was.
well, it's his now.
It's partly his, I would say.
It's 4 a.m. Let's let that man sleep. He'll find out the news in the morning. Let's get some waffles, and then I think we should all, get some sleep ourselves.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You ever been?
Boys down for some Z's.
You ever been you ever been 100% adrenaline, 0% food? I'm trying to be 50% adrenaline, 50% food.
I have been 100% food, 100% adrenaline.
What?
That usually ends in vomiting.
Why are we doing meth? Who's doing meth? What?
Make
Oh
that
man,
E and
it's
A.
been years since I've done
It was
that.
a long time ago, about 3 weeks ago.
I mean, back in my decking days, I was known to jazz up and then hard cram.
You want some jazz?
I mean, it was
Not
the 50s.
anymore.
Everyone was doing it back
Right.
then.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
You can't really
Please
deck
don't.
correctly if you weren't all jacked up.
Exactly. Have you ever tried to break a system in half sober? It is the most boring thing.
Yeah, I just use my mind, and I'm like, come on, too easy. Let me light up first, make sure there's two systems, and then I'll try to break both of them at the same time.
And if you break one and not the other, it's a completely different night.
Right? Especially because they're the same system, so I don't even know how that happens.
How'd we get here? I don't know.
Meth. No.
Only system
Not
I've
a
tried
hell
to
of a
bring
drug,
up
not even
government.
You guys are able to finish your food as Mason, I think, might be broken a little bit. And able to go ahead and head back to your abodes if you guys would like to go back separately or crash at someone's place. You're more than welcome to do that. Hardwire does request to see his vehicle after seeing the news.
No.
Well,
Nobody show that sweet boy anything to do with his van.
I mean,
Please.
it's in one piece.
we all know that my place is available for anyone to camp out, hide out, sleep at, and that's where I got to take this van back anyways. So
And my scooter's there.
I'm down.
I'll tag along. Yeah, I got no place else
I'm
to go.
not taking the
no
heat
place
for this
better to
van.
go.
don't worry. He's got his own fancy garage that we're building him. It'll be fun.
I think we can all chip in to help repair this van too. It's just minor cosmetic stuff, right? It's still running okay.
It's fully armored, so if anything, it's just new paint, really. Probably maybe get a dent out here or there.
Yeah.
You guys are able to drive back. It is a long drive from the As Technology building back up to the Barrens where Mason resides. So by the time you guys get back, it is about 6 o'clock a.m. You guys are able to definitely crawl into bed and crash on a couch on the floor in the backyard if you're Karma.
I got mats and shit for everybody. Except Karma, he's got his own place in the barn.
Right. Is there anything you guys
Planet
would like
Earth
to do?
is my place, brother.
Done. Is there anything you guys would like to do prior to calling it in?
I'm gonna leave the keys and a little "I'm sorry, we'll fix it" note, like on Hardwire's desk, and then I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna lock my door, and then I'll close the windows, go to sleep.
He's gonna pull the convection unit out of his microwave and murder you with it.
It'll be fine.
Little microwaves never hurt anybody, I guess.
Right. You guys are able to get a full 8 hours of sleep as you guys are woken up by the sound of screaming and other profanities from Hardwire as he's now looking at his van.
We got back at 6 a.m. We got 8 hours of sleep. He woke up at what time?
I mean, he didn't wake up, but he didn't, that wasn't the first thing he did. He had other stuff to do. He's working on building a garage, making sure you guys are safe. There was asking for him to dig into as technology as well and see on other stuff. So he's been busy. And he just now got to take the chance to look at his vehicle for the first time in forever.
How bad really is the vehicle?
It's half of its body is filled. So there's quite a bit of dents and stuff. I mean, it took a nuclear blast and flipped multiple times.
It'll be fine.
You guys had some fun.
Yeah, we did.
Remember the scene from Indiana Jones where he got launched in a refrigerator?
Pretty much what happened.
Same thing.
That's
Same thing.
hilarious. Oh, God.
Um,
We're alive.
you guys are, so I guess that would make it, 4 p.m.? It's 2 p.m. Math's hard. And that's really about it.
I will. I'm gonna go check on Kyrie and be like, "Yo, have you seen it?"
She just laughs and says, "He is pissed."
Should I give him some time or
I probably
we just
would. I probably would have talked to him probably for today, tomorrow, maybe.
at it?
Karma comes out in a full robe and just just some underwear. Why are you guys making so much noise? It's midnight.
It's definitely 2 in the
Sleep
afternoon,
over
but
here.
sun is 100% up in the sky.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought it was
I'm
that
gonna
nuclear blast.
I'm gonna just head to the kitchen and start making some breakfast for it. Well, I guess it would be lunch for everybody.
Yeah.
Second
yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah, fry up some eggs, make some omelets.
You guys have any microwave burritos in here?
Oh, those are down in the basement.
Some soy
And-
Ritos.
You're gonna have to talk to Hardwire about that.
If I were you, it's probably safest just to take this omelet.
Yeah.
Nothing like some fifth meal during first meal.
Actually, I do need to go talk to Hardwire real quick. I'll go find him.
Oh, is this how your character dies?
You see a single gunshot go off as soon as he enters.
All right, we gave a sacrifice.
I tried to stop him, man.
Right. You go to the garage, and you see Hardwire just angrily trying to buff out. He's just trying to buff out all these dents that's covering the vehicle.
Hey, man, that's actually why I was here. Would you like me to help you out? Well, not me specifically, but I can kind of summon someone to go into the vehicle and help you out with any repairs and such. Make this a little easier for you.
That would be great. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Then I'll just summon a machine sprite to just go in there and help him out repair it. So your current runner group, they're dealing with corporations. That's not beginner level shit, man. That's you should have seen some of the ratings on that host. It's crazy. Lighting up the sky crazy.
You can see the rating of the host. Did you not see the nuclear bomb?
Right.
That's coming. So yeah.
Uh,
With that, astral planes, nuclear bombs, dude, this crew is pretty intense. How did you manage it?
Didn't.
that would have been my first run against a corporation. So typically the jobs we get from our fixers don't have us running against corporations, but I saw it somewhere, I guess, as he's trying to take a plunger and try to pull out a dent in the side of the van.
All right. Well, I mean, I appreciate the recommendation, but I think this is a little bit too fast for me. I mean, the money was really good for one run, but the risk is insane. I'm not sure if you have anybody else in line you might want to do the techno stuff or the matrix stuff with, but I'll unslave all the devices just back to hardware. Let them know that this is probably like a one and done deal for me for now. I'll go let the group know, and like I said, if you need anything else, I'll try to help out. But this is way over my head.
Well, that's very wise to know when you're over your head, especially when you're in this kind of a business. But
Right. I mean, I don't owe Horizon that much, so I can do smaller jobs. Or I can just, focus all in on my business. If you ever know someone who wants to fly around in a plane at night, just hit me up.
Yeah. After you finish talking and let them know the news, if you want to come back and finish helping me with this van, I'd take the help.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you've got a friend helping you, but
I do. And he sort of looks around and just realizes that some of the diagnostics are starting to rise and stuff. He's like, oh, what? Take the answers.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. I'll be in touch. I'll come back and make my way back to the lunch table, dining room, wherever this is.
So you go back to the dining room where the party is sort of just sitting around while Mason is about halfway done with making breakfast at this point.
Yeah, he said I couldn't have any of his burritos, so I'll eat with you guys.
I've already got your number right here.
Oh, so sweet.
You can have some of my burrito.
Oh, what? You have a burrito?
Yeah, I mean, it was Hardwire's, but now it's mine. You can have some.
You licked it.
I don't know where your mouth has been. Actually, I have an idea where your mouth has been, and that still doesn't make me want to.
Whatever, brother. It's just your loss.
No. So I talked to Hardwire guys, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and you guys seem to know what you're doing, and I don't want to get in your way, because that corporation shit is insane. I don't know if you guys have a death sentence or what, but I've still got a life ahead of me.
Can you tell me we're losing another Decker?
Technomancer. But
we dropped like flies.
I mean, Hardwire is still here. He never left. It's just, as far as combat stuff, I'm inexperienced, and I will only be a detriment to you guys. I would probably be the reason you all get killed. I don't want that on my shoulders.
But Hardwire's great, but we need boots on the ground is what we need.
You need boots on the moon is what you need.
Super out.
We need friends in the circle.
I mean, I might know some people. I mean, that's really Hardwire's game. He's got the connections. He was right. I am a pretty decent technomancer, but like I said, I don't want to put you guys at risk for my inexperience.
I'm gonna yeet a pillow at Kyrie sitting on the couch.
She gets smacked inside the head. She's looking down at her column like, what the? Why?
He quit!
I heard.
No, I'm quitting. I'm still here.
Are you going to help out with
speaking
the next
of,
job?
I pull up a cred stick and take that 4,400 new yen that was for the sign-on bonus. Say, I won't be needing this anymore.
No,
You did a job. You helped out. Just
Well, I
take
mean, I'm
it.
still getting this 10,000 new yen for this current job, but as far as like the sign-on bonus for
part
a
of it.
group, I feel like I'm taking it in bad faith.
If you took the money and then didn't complete a job, I'd say, fuck yeah, give me my money, give us our money back. But you earned it, bro. You were there. You stood up for us. You lived through a nuclear bomb. Take your little minuscule money.
You got a sign-on bonus?
Karma, yours was the burrito.
Oh yeah. Well,
Keeps on giving.
how about this? In order to make myself feel good, I'm going to give it to Hardwire to fix his van.
That's actually not a bad idea. Oh,
the faster
Hey,
we
did
get
you-
that Clicky boy on our side, the faster we can figure out how we're not going to die in a pinch.
did Hardwire say anything about knowing a guy? We need another Decker Technomancer. You do the same job.
Yeah, we're pretty much the same. Let me go. I'll go give him his money. I'll talk to him. I just wanted to say goodbye to everyone. As you guys hear a motorcycle just pull up outside. My ride is here now anyway, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Goodbye.
Wait, you never told us your name.
Frost.
Oh, dang it.
Frost, bye. All right, bye guys. If you need me in the future, or if you ever want to go for a plane ride, you know where to find me. Seattle East Side night flights. Goodbye.
After the
Bye.
awkward exit.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Get this by. You guys are. Continue to have breakfast, and you head out to speak with Hardwire. Yeah, I might know. There's been this guy in the Matrix that's been running around for a while. I'll check in on him. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Seriously though, thanks for the new yen, and if you need anything, just reach out, Ross.
All right, we'll do. You know where to find me.
Good luck in your business.
We need it. Thank you.
Zero. When you wake up, you do have a notification saying there was a nuclear explosion at the old Universal Brotherhood that's in downtown Seattle. But you also wake up, or I guess around 2 o'clock, you receive a comlink message. Asking zero question mark?
I'd send a message back. This may be him who asks.
A fellow agents of ones and zeros.
Oh. Did you see that? The news this morning?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Looks like some runners. And it puts like a sideways, like, crooked face emoji.
Okay.
He does zoom in on the picture and sends like of the newscast. And what it isn't mentioned anywhere in the article is as technology at all. But in the background, you can see a wreckage of an as technology delivery vehicle. But it's not mentioned anywhere in the feed that as technology is anywhere involved.
You can see it like fleeing the scene kind of thing, or
I know it looks like it's like flipped over on his roof, heavily damaged, and like there's just like the as technology symbol on the side. That's heavily scorched.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you need? What can I do for you?
had a runner flake on us, and we need someone with a little bit more expertise, a little more bang that knows what they're doing. You in?
No thanks. Bye. Click. I'm just kidding.
He's like, wait,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've been itching to get back into the game since I got back. So, yeah, sign me up. What are the details?
meet at this address. It is going to be a country home out just in the Barrens. And the team will debrief you once you get there.
Oh, sure. All right, seems simple enough. Anything I should know about him?
Don't touch the
History.
burritos. If you want to, what knowledge skills do you have?
Matrix phenomena after the situation that we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
6 world history, security systems, corporate personalities, and law enforcement cores.
You can go ahead and roll a memory check for me.
Okay.
He did give you the name of the 4 runners that you guys would be meeting with. Dodrick.
Is it still
Mason and Konami.
okay? Is it still 5s and 6s successes?
Yep.
Okay. And do 6s explode?
Only if you use Edge for it.
Okay. Yeah, I played 5th edition with you back in the day. All right, so 1, 2. Do 1s cancel out successes?
Nope. Only counts if 1s are over half your dice pool.
All right, so I have 4 successes.
Okay. You've heard of Mason and Karma you've seen their picture before, as they were in a drive-by, or at least victims of a drive-by shooting that happened at a restaurant, Senor Chang's.
Awesome.
That happened about a month ago. But they have no description of people, who they are. They're just in the background of an image that the news took.
Okay.
Trying to get to a van. But other than that, that's all you really know. That they were at least a decent enough status to be around the mayor of Seattle.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
But that's all you really know about these group of individuals.
Okay.
Dodrick, you haven't heard of before, and neither with Konami. But
Okay.
the location he sent you is in the Barrens, so I'm not sure exactly where you are currently, but it is more than likely going to be a decent drive for you.
Okay.
But you're able to arrive in, let's say, probably about an hour and a half. Is there anything you would like to do prior to arriving?
See if I can just view the building. Maybe search their names on the way there. Just have sprites or search information on individual names, any kind of thing in the last couple of years, as far as mentions and whatever else.
Go ahead and roll Matrix Search for me.
All right. Matrix Search, that's going to be intuition and data processing?
I believe that is correct. Let me just double check real quick.
Because I don't, there's no matrix search or matrix perception. All right. Give me, fellas. I'm a little rusty.
No, you're all right. Go ahead. Yeah, it's actually electronics plus intuition.
Okay.
Page 183, by the way.
Okay. And then one more. Okay.
And it is an extended test. Each one is 10 minutes, so if you want to try to get more hits, it is going to be 10 minutes to each time you roll it. So it's your choice how much you want to.
I'm gonna need. I got 1 success.
Okay, you can go ahead and keep rolling it.
Wow, that was bad. All right, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
All right. So including the one you had prior, a total of 6 successes. And you find a small farmhouse that you're able to use off of Matrix maps, where you're able to find an overview of this quite nice looking. It looked definitely a ranch style home in the middle of the Barrens. Not the middle, but it's definitely closer to Seattle. But in the Barrens, nothing really around. There's a large barn that's out back. Other than that, there seems to be barren all around. No puns intended.
Right on. All right, I'll continue on my way then.
While he's heading there, Hardwire comes in. I was able to get a hold of a Matrix buddy of mine, but he's got some runs under his belt. He's definitely an experienced runner. But he's not all there. I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't get a lot of references. Just take it slow. You'll be all right. But he does know what he's doing when it comes to a jam. So hopefully.
I mean,
what's up?
Is he gonna quit after the first nuclear bomb?
That's what I'm hoping he doesn't do. He's seen far worse. He's been to different countries on runs before. He's dealt with magic. He's dealt with, I believe, Aztec technology before, even. This guy.
Did he fight?
Go ahead.
Did he fight in the war?
No. He's not that. He's not that technical. But he should be here if he's at least heading straight here from when I just called him. Probably about an hour and a half. So I would tell him that you guys would debrief him on exactly what the next steps are and what you guys are doing. But I'll if your contact Jeremiah isn't willing to float the proceeds from Frost over to him, then I will be more than happy to forward that cost over to make sure that he gets paid, because again, he is a professional.
Okay.
But like I said, he'll be here an hour and a half, something like that. So I'm gonna go back to the van. There's a bunch of crates on the back of the truck. Are you guys wanting to move those, or?
Yeah, we need to use your van again.
What?
Yeah, our bikes can't take the product that we procured.
Rolling in.
I look at my scooter. I was like, I could fit at least 3 of those crates on my scooter.
I mean,
Right on one. Is he within smelling distance?
He is within smelling distance.
It's like, man, he just really smells.
It worked. All right, so 3 successes.
He rolls his eyes, mutters some words under his breath. Just bring it back. I just repaired all the technology damage done with it. It's drive. It will get you there. You may stick out like a sore thumb, but
I mean, at least your truck saved our lives.
that's true. That is true. I have one more call to make. I should be a fixer. He goes and steps away.
I mean, we have a fixer in the building. You could just tell her to do it.
He looks over. This is mine. And scampers back to the shed, or the barn, excuse me, where he's fixing up. But Dodrick. David Dobrik?
To break.
Dobrik?
Dobrik.
Brick. You
Doe a deer.
get a
Brick.
you get a text message. Hey, heard you're needing some help, and it's from an unknown number. I got a job for you.
A text message.
Yep.
I text back. New number. Who is this?
He just responds with someone who's trying to get you paid.
Where?
He sends you a address. You are able to relatively easy. It's not super hard to, unless you have like gremlins. Hey, I can't touch electronic stuff.
I almost took that, but I'm like, that'll be it. That'll be too crazy.
You're able to definitely, type it in and find the address, and it looks like to be in the Barrens. What part of Seattle do you reside in?
Sorry, I was muted. Council Island.
Oh, okay. So you definitely got some time to get there. You're probably 2.5 hours away from the destination, but he just says, "Come as you can. Speak to these individuals," and he sends you files, a picture of each individual with a name attached, and they'll give you a description of what your job is.
Perfect.
And then he sends another text, and don't worry, this is not a trap.
I don't know why he would say that. No, I think it's a trap.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my suspicions before, but now I'm really like pushed over the edge. Maybe I shouldn't go. Maybe I should send someone else. I'll go. I need the money.
A hour and a half go by, and you guys hear a vehicle pull up outside.
Is that the pizza I ordered?
I'll walk outside to greet them.
Zero, go ahead and describe what your character looks like.
All right. Average height. He gets out. Average height. He seems a little occupied, mentally. Like he's got like a little bit of a distant look. Like he's always thinking to himself or seeing, not seeing things as in like he's crazy, but maybe you don't know, right? But no, he's relatively confident. He's Asian and Eastern European descent. Black hair, short, cropped, pretty average looking. Nothing really special about him other than he just seems a little off. And he immediately tries to approach the first person. He's like saying, "Hey, nice to meet you. I'm." And then as he goes to approach I think it was what character's approaching him? Mason. He kind of stumbles over his own feet, catches himself, but he's like, I never get used to doing that, walking in the meat space. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Reach my hand out.
Hi, I'm Zero.
I'm Mason.
Nice to meet you. I was told to be here and possibly get some work.
Yeah. Right. There's no work here. We're just got this kind of like home base. Just where we meet the crew, and we're going out a little bit later.
Right on. Hello, Mason. Where do we start? Like,
Let's head inside.
very well.
Karma kind of comes out, still wearing the robe and underwear. He hasn't really changed to his day clothes yet.
Guys,
Is this the pizza?
no. This is Zero. He's going to take over for Frost. Hopefully he's cool with nuclear bombs. You're cool with nuclear bombs, right?
Haven't really had the pleasure.
You might. Guys, introduce yourselves.
I'm Karma. I'm fairly new to this game too, but these guys are really fun. Some cool bros here. I can't keep everyone's head on level, so if you ever need any hugs, just come my way.
Always. I try to hug him right away.
Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
I feel like Karma would happily embrace that hug.
I
Any
was
drugs?
so excited for this reunion between Zero and Karma. In my head, I was like, "This is, where's the fan art?"
Wait, Karma's met Zero before?
No, this moment. I was ready for this moment.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, for the two.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yep.
I started walking towards them with my arms open.
I open my arms too.
We embrace.
Konami, as you're watching them, these two strangers just hug in the middle of the room. One in a robe and underwear.
Man, now it's a party.
Are you wearing pants? I didn't. Where's your pants?
If you
Man,
catch him wearing pants, it's a good day.
These are my morning clothes.
Sorry, is he normally not wearing pants? I swear to God, I always notice him wearing pants.
This is my home now, so I just want to be comfortable in the morning.
Well, he just said it like you're usually not wearing pants, so now I'm worried you haven't been wearing pants most of the time, and I just haven't been paying attention.
I've been wearing pants.
I don't think you have.
One time.
I'd watch him there, Mason. I'd keep an eye on his pants.
Well,
There's one time in the back of the van.
This edgy, sword-wielding motherfucker, we call him Konami.
Edgy? When you lose half your brain and have to remember how to talk, you try not being an edgelord.
Move half the brain, you got one more edge than you used to have.
Exactly.
When I call him a rat, it's not an insult, actually. He's quite proud of it.
Damn
Long
right.
story.
Ah, okay. Nice to meet you.
Hey, question. Am I going to have to put you on my shoulders when we're out and about? Can you move? Are you
move.
nimble?
Yeah, I can move. When I'm not tripping over my own feet. Yeah, it's.
Looking at Mason, I don't trust him to move.
I don't know why that was a question to ask.
But if the option's available, yeah, I'd like to ride on your shoulders. Never done that
That is
before,
not
to my
the
knowledge.
option. The question is, if bullets start a spraying, can you start a running?
By spraying, you mean shooting, right?
Yes. If the guns make the shooty bangs, can you move out of the way?
Karma's writing notes as he listens and
Yeah. I've taken plenty of fire and survived. Come this far.
You know what? It's a miracle we aren't dead yet.
Excellent. You know what? I don't really know what I'm like anymore. Anyway, welcome. Hello. It's like life all over again. You get a second shot at it sometimes with half a brain. Anyway, I'm going to go that way, and I just head back down to the cellar.
The girl on the couch, her name is Kyrie. Wave, Kyrie.
She
Kyrie.
sort of throws her hand in the air, but she's face deep into a comm link, just scrolling.
She works here, but I don't make her pay rent. I would call her a bum, but I don't ask. You already know Hardwire. He's in the garage fixing his car. I don't know why it's broken.
You actually have never heard the name Hardwire before. Zero.
Interesting.
Why you have a weird look on your face? I thought Hardwire called you.
He did?
That's
And
not
I
a whole
just
lot of
kinda-
confidence in that statement.
Are you the burrito guy?
You're our new Decker, right? Or Technomancer? I don't know which one you are.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Though I prefer, just Zero. It's fine. I prefer Matrix Trickster, but Technomancer, I guess, is the technical term they call us.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna do like a little astral peek here just to see if he's awakened or not.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll astral perception.
No, I'm gonna roll astral peek.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and roll a
It's times
fourth.
2.
Oh, I was gonna say it's only a
Those
fourth
are-
of your dice because you're only looking a little bit.
Oh. There you go, 4
It's
hits.
just like,
You cannot tell if he's technically. He doesn't look. He looks mundane.
Okay. That's all I cared about. I forgot Technomancer was a thing in that.
Yeah, but you have to get like 5 hits, I think.
Yeah.
Techno.
Yep. Makes you wonder, is Technomancing a form of awakening?
It technically is because
Is it?
it's
like-
a,
I mean, yeah.
they just don't
they're
know how
awakened.
exactly it compares to
It works.
magic.
Yeah.
At least lore wise, but yeah, it's technically awoken, but it's a extreme form of it.
I'm gonna go out to the garage and find
I'm
hardware.
following him.
You guys both head to the garage, and you hear Hardwire listening to some music and working on the truck as much as he can before you guys take it off.
Hey, Hardwire,
Yeah.
this is your guy, right?
I wave excitedly.
Yes, that is him.
Cool. All right. Do we have anybody else coming, or are we good to go?
Yeah, we got a one more individual. He should be here in about a half hour. Mage, smart, college.
Mage, what?
Where's Smart College at?
Is this Wheel of Fortune? Why are we talking like this?
For 500, please.
What is Smart
It's a
Mix?
different
Did you guys
game.
Did you guys find my drug stash?
I'm not even there, and I have half a brain, and I know that's Jeopardy.
I only watch Card Sharks.
No, yeah, he's a
Card Sharks.
a mage. He he studied at a university. I can't remember which one, but he needs some cash. But he's a guy that knows how to sling a spell too. More on the
All right.
aggressive side than the other one.
Okay. Well, I guess we got some time. I'm gonna work on. I guess I'll help you with the truck. Zero, feel free to make yourself at home. Do what you want. Explore. Doesn't matter.
Then I have a seat and take a quick look around the defenses and stuff like that. Things installed via VR.
Okay. So you go ahead, plop down, pass out. Go ahead and roll a matrix perception for me.
Okay. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Damn, 7. That'll do.
There is a host on the main house, but other than that, there is no signs of technology besides separate vehicles.
Okay, like it's pretty relatively dead as far as.
Besides the host and the vehicles that are that you were able to see, as you were walking towards the garage.
Okay.
But they all are slaved to a single persona.
There should be the occasional drone doing perimeters.
Right, but I mean that's still slave to the or the host for your house.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
But yeah, you do see there is different equipment and stuff like that, like smart link guns and stuff like that, that are all slave to a persona, which you assume would probably be hardwires.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing really.
Okay. I'll leave it alone. I won't pry too much.
As time goes by, you guys wait another half hour, and you guys hear another vehicle pull up outside.
Go out and welcome him like I did Zero.
I will accompany slightly behind and to the right.
Specific.
All right.
I'm changing my day clothes at this point.
Good.
That's
you guys
appreciated.
see a deep purple Nissan Chrysler Jackrabbit pull up, and the driver's side door opens, and out you see a 3.5 foot tall dwarf. He is in a white lab coat. He is very dark skinned. Hair he's got a braided beard that goes down almost all the way to his belly button. And then his hair is up in a top knot ponytail that also goes down just almost halfway down his back. It looks like his hair has almost never been cut. He's got like a silver bracelet on one arm, no weapons that you can see, and he just starts to look up to you guys. Mason Reese, I presume.
I actually didn't get your name ahead of time. I'm sorry.
Oh, Dobrik Kapoor, MD.
Dobrik? Do you prefer Dobrik? What do you?
Dr. D, Dobrik, whatever you like.
Oh, you're a doctor with PhD?
MD, PhD, yes, both. Studied at the MIT and T. Currently doing some work with AI and biotechnologies at the one of the hospitals in the Council Islands. Also, I am a pretty good runner, if I do say so myself. Specialization in combat mage, manipulation, and overall enchanting stuff as well. So, got to live both lives. One to appease mom and dad, make sure that I'm doing right in the world. The other one is for fun stuff and actually making a change in this world. So,
I pop out and say, "Are you the pizza I ordered?"
I am not a pizza. Is he high already?
He
swear
probably
I
never
ordered
actually.
pizza.
I doubt he even ordered pizza. I didn't see him on the phone. He doesn't know how to order it online, so
I mean,
fairly certain there's no
technology.
pizza coming.
Maybe I forgot.
Did you hit confirm order?
What do you mean?
And I take it
Yes,
this is your.
I texted my social security number to the phone number.
That's the shaman. He gets high if you need any drugs that
Yeah.
aren't on the payroll.
Tired of being
am
stereotyped into the drug user.
This is Konami. He's the aggressive one in the meat space.
Yes, Street Sam, if I
Buy some
am
drugs?
correct.
Yep. Street Sam, blades, guns, general, making them dead.
So a literal edgy boy with your blades.
Yeah, I've been called the best blade boy in the West, so
It's a good thing we are in the
that
West.
may or may not have come directly from me.
And
whoa.
only you.
I interject. You say you're the best in the West? Is that what he said?
Best in the West.
Oh.
The best blade boy in the West.
But
How many Blade Boys are there?
there's a lot. But we can also add one more caveat to that. Best chromed out blade boy in the West.
I feel like the more acronyms and adjectives you throw on there, the more smaller the pool of chromed out blade boys on the West side that there are.
Yeah, but I'm still the best of them.
Best BB, is what we say.
Best, yeah. I'm okay with that.
You guys
On the
do
west
hear
side.
another vehicle begin to pull up as well.
There, I
What
knew
the
I ordered pizza.
Fuck?
It is a pizza order.
It's a little bit late. But
Pizza Planet.
You deliver out here?
I gave him your address.
You look around. There's no like
And your mother's
delivery
maiden name.
thing or anything like that. But you do see a elf walk up. He has like body armor on. He almost looks like a runner, but he's carrying a pizza.
Well, I started walking up to him.
Did you hire a runner to bring you a pizza?
Who are you?
I was specifically told this was not a trap.
No, not a trap. I'm
Oh,
bringing pizza. My name's.
Unless you're on a diet.
Whose pizza is it? Like what?
I got one.
I mean, like-
a Hardwire and Karma.
Okay.
Yo,
I got it.
real quick.
Good.
You said this was a late pizza. A wise man once said, "Never pay full price for a late pizza."
I don't honestly
You never
remember
gave
what
a
I paid.
delivery time. You know how far this place is? This is a long drive. We didn't give a delivery time for that.
I don't know how
How
far
much
this
did
place
you
is.
guys even pay for this?
You don't
You
want
told
to
me-
know. And he sort of slides and hands the pizza over to Karma.
I'll be $20 million for the pizza, $100 for the delivery fee.
You were supposed to use that money for truck repairs.
How much does a pizza cost anyway?
To deliver to the Barons, probably a lot of money.
You get like droned in.
He's like, okay,
They're wearing
thanks.
body armor. For
I tip 'em.
pizza.
I tip them 30%.
All right, that's gonna be about 50 million.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, be gentle.
Be gentle, please.
Just RP, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
The smell of soy pizza fills the air.
Soy pizza. We got the sardines on there with the arugula.
Oh, the smelliest pizza you could possibly think of is sitting in
You
your
also-
house.
You also just
Oh, man.
ate a whole omelet like 2 hours ago.
It's like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
He repeats the
how to
exact same
make
thing, but puts a different emphasis on two.
Like 2 hours ago. Like 2 hours ago.
Besides, this is for me and Hardwire. You guys can probably have a slice or two.
I was
but-
gonna say, and me, and I just like kind of spin move by and like snag a piece and just keep going.
I'm gonna walk over to Kyrie and be like, "Hey, we're about to leave.
Thank God. I mean, what?
We need more money. If you could try to find us a gig while we're gone, that'd be great."
I'll keep my eyes out.
Make that change.
No
I
one
should probably
uses
call my
change.
Thomas Mugger.
Yeah, you can go ahead and, as you're holding onto this pizza, you're reaching out to Jeremiah.
I have, what is it? Karma's the one with the, or no. Which one is Ian? Fluck, you play, what's your character's name? The Blade Boy?
Konami.
Konami, okay.
The
As
code.
the approaches Konami, is like, all right, can you, if I toss this up, this pizza up in the air, can you give it a good slice? Slice them? And you pretty
Is
good at
that
that, or?
Yeah.
He's the best chromed out blade boy in the West Side, from what I hear.
That
Have
guy's
to
got
get
my
a slice
title
of
right.
za on your face.
How many pieces do you want?
I mean, I just want the one piece. I'm not.
Gallo, gallo.
So what am I doing? Am I throwing a slice up in the air for you?
You're throwing the whole pizza. That's what I was
Oh,
Oh.
like free slice.
y'all ever had double cut pizza before?
trying to.
You make it into a party cut?
Yeah.
Somehow fuse it back together.
Exactly.
I'm about to put off of this pizza right now.
If you're able to throw the pizza into the air, Konami, go ahead and roll blades or your close combat plus your agility. Or Karma, are you making a phone call to Jeremiah?
I'll wait till after I retrieve the
Defense.
pizza.
Fair. Fair.
That's
Mid toss.
So,
close
hey.
comp plus agility, and then my specialty in blades gives me a +2 to that as well, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You do get a point of edge because the pizza does not have a defense rating.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Hey,
Who would've
there could be a
thought?
cardboard box. Could give it like it would have had 2 if it was in the box. But he threw the pizza.
Wait, it would add 2 armor rating if it was in the box?
I'm making it up. I don't know, man. All right, just back up.
Dude, my
We're
bulletproof
slicing-
vest only
This
gives
is-
like 4.
This is very essential to the story.
We're slicing pizza right now. Okay, this is not where. I
Whether
thought
or
the show
not
was
he
going.
slices this pizza,
If that pizza box has 2 armor rating, I'm cutting it up and strapping it to my vest.
Which is
the pizza actually gets a point of edge for the armor rating.
It's got. I come through with a pool of 15.
Mhm.
I'm pulling 6 hits out of that.
oh, nice.
It is
Damn.
perfectly cut into 12 beautiful slices.
Yeah.
As I assume, it
clap.
starts flying down to the
Super loud.
ground.
I'm like, that was.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
gonna
so
say.
neat.
I
What
cast
a-
levitate before the pizza actually touches the ground
Okay.
to prevent any wasted za.
I'm a little disappointed that I tipped 30% on an unsliced pizza.
That's what you got me for, BB.
You tipped 30%?
They're out here
Also-
hustling just like we are, man.
Because I now have pizza on my blade, I'm going to lick as much pizza off of my blade as I can.
Please tell me you forgot to take off the poison.
I don't poison my blades.
I just the thought of you being like, I shouldn't have done that.
It just falls over.
Yeah, oops.
Roll on a new one.
Right.
All right.
I'm just.
It's a sardine and smelly cheese, so I don't know how you feel about that taste.
And arugula.
I think that's Turbo Ginsu.
You go ahead and reach out to Jeremiah now that the za has been sliced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all eating the festivities.
You hear some music going. It's very relaxing music in the background. But Jeremiah picks up. Hello. Hey, what's up?
Hey Jay, just want to let you know we got an update on that run you sent us on. We tailed one of those shipment vans from Aztec. From there, it's kind of a blur, but we hijacked their shipment. There might have been an explosion. I think I saw something on the news about it.
Wait, that was you guys?
Hold on. Do I see him making this call?
I mean,
I'm
he's
just talking on the
visually
phone.
on the call right now.
Call in one hand, pizza in the other.
Like, are you talking to our John?
Well, I figured we should give him an update.
Did you just tell him about the explosion?
Told him an explosion happened. That wasn't really us.
Wait, that was or that wasn't you guys?
It doesn't matter.
It wasn't directly us.
Just tell him we'll be there with should everything he is missing.
Legally, it wasn't direct.
Tell him we'll have his
Oh.
stuff and more.
We got a shipment for you. I don't know if it's what you wanted, but probably worth something.
Depending on what it is, I may take it. I mean, if it's hot enough, I don't know if I want that at my store. I mean, there's only a couple of magic shops in the area.
For sure, brother. It's. I mean, from what I saw, it's a few foci. There's a bunch of reagents, some lodge materials. All look useful to me. If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Well, I'll take a look at it. Bring it by.
All right. See you soon.
See you soon.
Peace, brother.
Bye. And he hangs
I'm
up.
assuming it had more than just like the reagents and the foci, right? Because it was like a giant box. I assume it had like a bunch of like little stuff that he needs. Like
I have
just like
3,000 reagents, which are like super tiny. I had
so that could be like the teeth and stuff that he'd be missing.
right
Ah, okay.
Feathers.
feathers. And then there was just foci. The one of them was a katana. And then the enchanting one is a silver bracelet. And the summoning is actually a ruby ring.
I'll actually on that note, unless you have any further questions, I was going to
I would like
continue
to know.
role playing.
I would like to know a little bit more selfishly about that katana. Hi.
I would
I
like
can,
to know about what you guys have.
So I click on.
I'm here.
I can RP this, and I see everyone like looking at me like. Just got hold of Jay. He's ready for our shipment.
He told him
You guys
about
cool
the
with that?
nuclear bomb.
I mean, that wasn't really part of what the deal was. I figured it's not really that important to mention.
So you guys hired me to guard this shipment? What?
We kind of just need you for the crew. Like we need a mage. That is
Who is
aggressive.
I pull out the comm like, whose number is this?
What am I looking at?
It's hardwires.
Oh, that's our like Overwatch guy.
Oh, like the man behind the screen?
Yeah,
All right.
he knows that we're a bunch of weirdos and could probably use a mage that doesn't sell drugs.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm 100% clean, sober, have been my whole life. So no worries there.
So
There's no
we don't
toxins in that
exactly
natural
have
stuff.
we don't exactly have a line on a job, but I mean they come in pretty fast. We're just turning this one in, making a little money, and then we should have one coming up here real soon. But
Gotcha.
we will need you indefinitely, until you want to leave us like the rest.
Like the rest.
It was a bad breakup. We're you guys.
Of people.
Yeah, you guys ready to go? Before we ask more questions?
Oh, wait. Hey, Doberman, you said you went to Smart College, right?
Yeah, the smart college.
The Smart College?
Yeah, and you
One of
went
those,
to the streets.
There was a couple of foci in that shipment. You probably snatch for yourself. I don't think the Jay might be too interested in.
Oh, so kind of like a sign-on bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to use it.
I'll check it out. Take me to the shipments. We'll see what we got.
All right. Right this way, brother.
Right.
Did you tell us that you were a mage?
Yeah, it's obvious.
Okay. I didn't never sense for it. I didn't want to
He did.
No,
assume.
I
No,
mean,
I am.
Mason just said that we need a mage who wasn't
Okay.
the drug dealer.
I did introduce myself as a combat mage. Yes.
Okay. I'm sure.
Well, you
Um,
introduced. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah.
Maginess.
Yeah.
Did you assume my ability?
Did you sue?
I point him over to the crate with all the fun stuff, but I was like, we probably shouldn't take too much stuff because this is kind of like our ticket for the reward. But this enchanting foci might be useful. There's a fire spirit foci, some reagents. I'm sure if you skimmed a little off the top, no one would notice.
Well, I mean, I do already have one silver bracelet. What's the enchanting foci? Because I don't know where my notes went for this campaign. Because I have like 5.
Gone
I
forever.
believe it was just a.
I think it was here.
There's 2 types of enchanting foci.
Yeah, it is.
There's alchemical and there's another
alchemical.
one.
Yeah.
But Force 3 alchemical foci. I believe it was Force 3.
I don't have anything that would see otherwise.
Okay.
There's a katana metagame. But since you're not awakened, you really wouldn't be able to take advantage of the.
Yeah, because foci you have to bind it equal to your magic level. Determines how many foci you can use. So since you have a magic level of 0, that's about how many foci you can attune to.
Konami.
0. Konami. The other 2
There's
that makes
0.
us good.
Yeah.
I could use a weapon. But we don't want to skim too much. I'll only choose one. And it was a focus 3. You said.
Yep. Focus 3 alchemical foci.
Right. I mean, this isn't too bad. Maybe this and just some. We'll let the. I assume it's the talismonger we're giving these reagents back to.
Oh yeah, it's my buddy, Jeremiah Freud.
Oh, Jeremiah Freud. Sounds familiar.
What knowledge skills do you have?
If you need,
I have. Let me go to my character sheet. Arcana, Magical Society, Security System, Metaplanes, 6 World Histories, Nation, Politics, and Tech Companies.
Roll memory, and you can get a point of edge.
Point of edge. Alright, memory, 11.
feeling your priorities are different than mine. What knowledge do you have? Drugs?
What knowledge do you have? Drugs and how to make my spirit attack our street, Sam.
I didn't have that knowledge.
Quattro hits.
You've heard of Jeremiah. He is the only talismonger, and I can't remember which area he was from.
I don't remember the name, but it was
but in a certain area, on one part of this Seattle districts, he is the only talismonger in that area. I'd have to pull up the map.
I feel like there's like a richer area that you mentioned.
Yeah, it's
There's,
like it's not
northwestern.
downtown.
I think Bellevue. I think he's in that area.
That sounds familiar.
Yes, he is in Bellevue. Thank you.
I got the map.
Thanks
open.
for
Thanks, man.
filling in the details for my contact.
Priorities, right?
Yeah, I mean he's a really good talismonger. I might have used him once or twice. He's not my normal go-to guy, but yeah, he's good nonetheless.
But one of the crates you do see there are about 3,000 reagents, by the way. 1,500 of them would go towards hermetic, and the other 1,500 would go towards shamanic. So we have like baby teeth and small, like dead flies and stuff like that. That would be for the shamans, compared to the feathers and the different small inks and stuff like that. That would be for the hermetics if you wanted to grab some of those as well.
I was going to snatch like a handful or two, so say like 100 reagents. Is that kosher?
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking like 500, but yeah, I don't want to screw Jeremiah out too bad. Yeah, I'll do. Actually, yeah,
It'd probably be more useful for you since you're an enchanter.
Yeah, that is true.
Or for me, they're not really too useful, but
I'll grab 300 if that's fair.
You go ahead and start grabbing all these feathers.
Sure. Yeah, I could probably use this. I mean, this is for the group, right? This is part of the group's fund in reality.
But
Karma kind of sees like, ooh, gonna leave some for the for Jay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Calling him out.
Wait, is this his stuff or?
Oh well, we'll see.
Gotcha. All right. So we're fine then.
Yeah, you do you.
I'll stuff bird feathers in my.
In your pockets.
No, I'll take them to my car.
Okay.
Now for a hermetic mage, they should be more like, I don't know, like dice or something.
It's probably true. They probably use a little bit of feathers too. But
Feathers are pretty useful.
Right.
But they're quills. They're not feathers.
Right. So I mean, it's like the end of a quill. There we go.
They're toothpicks, don't
you guys ready to go?
Yeah, almost done. Just gotta put something in my car real quick. Anyone need a ride?
Should have ride in the van.
I'll ride with you.
All right, so.
Do I recognize that van? I'm sorry. Is it from the news I saw earlier?
No, this is it's just a bulldog.
Okay. Someone's offering a ride. I'll take it.
Karma, where are you going? Van, your motorcycle?
I'm gonna hop in the van.
Okay.
Hop in the van.
Whatever vehicle has the most people in it.
So it is going to be the van as it would be you, Zero, and Mason. And,
Shadowrun NPC.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Thanks, Wolby.
Woo!
And then the other one is going to be Konami and Dobrik. They're going to be riding in the vehicle. You guys begin to head to Jeremiah's directly.
Yeah, on the way there, I was just gonna pick Konami. So, wait, I'm sorry. Was I there when he talked about his past life?
You were not there yet, unfortunately.
All right. So, Konami, what got you into running?
Well, I've been doing it for a while. This is the second time around, I guess you could say. Found out that my previous crew was paid to kill me. And, yeah.
You did something to piss him off, I assume, or
Nope.
unfortunate circumstances?
I don't even understand the full context of the job. It was, I don't know. I was told when we took the job, one last job, and we retire. It was supposed to be a crazy big payday. as technology was involved, they wanted blood to make sure that it got done. We all said yes. Mistakes were made.
There's this really old game called Red Dead Redemption 2. Kind of the same story. There was just supposed to be one final job, and one thing led to another, It's just a trial of mayhem and misery.
Yeah, man, it snowballs out of control. I used to be a decker, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be a decker. On that run, you're running quick through the Matrix. You slip on some black ice, you crack your head. Next thing you know, you're scorched, and you can't get back in. So
yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, man, I slinked away, licked my wounds up here in the Pacific Northwest. I couldn't do what I did before anymore, so I had to pick a new line of work. When you only know how to do one thing, you pick up a different facet of the one thing you know.
Would you say?
I understand you on that one.
Would you say?
I tried my hand at decking. It didn't work out too well, so I just kind of stick to my guns. I know what I'm good at, and I know I can do something that way.
You slide down it long enough, and you eventually start catching yourself wondering if you're even a person anymore. Quite literally.
Yeah, you seem pretty juiced up.
Oh yeah,
chromed out, I think is what you would say.
Chromed out's the right term. I regret most of it, actually.
Well,
sorry,
there might be a way to reverse that if you want.
You're a doctor, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about it. I'm sorry. We just met, and I feel like I'm getting really heavy with you.
Hey, I just asked you. I got you into running. You decided to go down the slippery slope, but I do have that effect on people. No, it's fine.
I'm really sorry. It's part of the scorch. Sometimes I don't know. Social cues.
I like to know. I like to know who I run with. I'm not that great in open situations, but one-on-one, it's my comfort zone, so it's fine.
Well, I used to be better at conversation, but
I've never been good.
call us some peas, and this car is our pod.
All right, this group still a pretty decent one, even though it's got a revolving door cast from what I've heard.
Oh yeah. It's nothing to do with us per se. It's situations and abilities. Previous guy got a little sketched out because things got a little heavy. Before that, we were running with a vigilante who decided his place was on the rooftops, I guess. Hardwire back there decided that a stiff breeze would knock him over down for the count, so maybe it's best if he just stays home and
plays Overwatch.
Yeah, quite literally.
Not the other old game Overwatch, but literally Overwatch.
I like
the remake.
I like your knowledge.
My parents had some pretty old consoles, and some of it stuck with me. Nothing beats the classics.
I learned right after I turned Sam here. I got my nerves done up real nice, so I'm real quick on the Twitch. And,
maybe we can find an arcade or something.
Dude, that's my
gal got it up.
I actually learned how to shoot an old ass Time Crisis.
Oh, Time Crisis. 4?
No, 1 even. I found 1. My boy Neon Billy. He gets me work from time to time. He has 1 working Time Crisis machine still. I don't know where he found it. The dude's a legend.
All right. Well, whenever we get some downtime in between ones, we might have to hit that up.
Bet.
Time Crisis. Oh.
That's an old movie theater joke for that me and Josh get.
So you guys are able to make it to. We were probably about 2 blocks away from Jeremiah's.
Oh, excuse me, that was gross.
I'm going to cast a little increase attribute on Mason here and myself.
Okay.
Why you would need that, but okay.
It's weird. It's weird.
Prepping ahead. When you're in the van, shit might hit the fan.
Oh!
I don't think
Put that in a quote. Someone in chat, put that in a quote.
I don't think not Whitehead.
White hat.
I heard some fish.
What?
Black Hat.
Why?
Whitehead?
Hardwire would really
Whitehead?
appreciate that.
True.
I'm sorry.
I'll start with a simple increase. Charisma on myself.
You want to do charisma first on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Four hit. I just heard someone behind me.
Boogada boogada boogada.
It's the drugs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I got 4 hits on that, so I'll just apply 4 points.
Okay. So you go ahead and increase your charisma by 4.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's interesting.
You hate to see it.
I guess it doesn't matter which one you do because either one increases your drain value. So never mind.
Oh yeah, I did charisma. On my character sheet, I increased willpower. But you're right. I did say charisma. It doesn't really matter.
I would say both of them increase your drain value, then, right?
Yeah, I usually like willpower because if I'm the victim of a spell, that would improve my resistance, I think,
Right.
sometimes.
Correct.
But in this case, charisma might be better because I might have to talk.
So you're doing charisma and then charisma on Mason as well?
Yeah. Just rolling drain for myself. And I resisted the drain.
Okay. How much does Mason get?
4.
4 as well?
Mason, also charisma.
Okay. Yay. Spell
I got 6 hits. Do you have any essence loss, Mason?
Mason, what's your essence at?
If it's 6, we don't have to worry about it.
It's 5.
5, we don't have to worry about it.
Nope.
Yeah, 5 minus essence. I got 6 hits, so I'll apply all 4.
All right, your charisma goes up by 4, Mason.
Damn.
What are you, like,
Lid-
dice 10?
I took 1 drain damage.
Yeah, I have 10 plus influence, which is 5, so I'll be rolling 15 dice if I were to influence somebody.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
If they're close enough to smell, it's 17 dice because he gets a.
Oh,
plus
that's
2.
right. I forgot. Sniff distance adds 2.
Well, it can only be 4 at any time.
Well,
right?
No, because it only adds to the test, so it doesn't add to his stat. So it just adds plus 2 dice to a charisma.
It's dirty.
Test. Yeah.
How do we get you another 3 dice so you can roll 20 dice on an influence test in sniff range?
Hey, do you want me
Maybe.
to increase your attribute, charisma?
I got the dice.
Max at 4.
Ah, true.
Mason.
Yes.
You get a phone call from an unknown number, and you're about 2 blocks away from Jeremiah's.
Yeah? Hello?
How about you pull your van over and you make some extra new yen?
I mean, that's kind of an ominous. English is hard, don't judge me. That's kind of ominous, to say that while I'm in a van, like you almost knew I was.
It's because I do know you are.
Well, since you seem to know who I am, do I get to know the pleasure of who you are?
Someone interested in buying the goods you stole?
Stole is a very dirty word, especially when I'm taking them from people who are dead.
It's true. Doesn't make it any stolen less any less stolen property.
I mean, I feel pretty safe in the van. How about we talk like we are now? That way, I don't consider this a trap when we're already talking. So, how much you thinking to pay for what we got?
50,000.
That's it? Well, I don't know who you are, and for pretty much equal to less, I haven't looked at my numbers, but that's either less or equal to what we're already getting, and I don't know you. So why in the hell would I?
Your phone vibrates a little while it's in your hand. That's why. It's a picture of a satellite image of your house.
I mean, what are you going to do, storm it? I dare you.
Don't need to do that.
What, you think you got like the hammer of God or something you're going to smash down on it? What a picture of my house is supposed to threaten me how?
Some might say a god, if you get my drift.
I don't. I'm kind of dumb.
Ares. You know, the
Okay,
one that actually
Ares is looking at-
has the satellites that are fully armed with weapons.
So you're telling me a guy offering me 50 grand is going to spend what? Probably close to 100 to 200 grand to shoot a laser at my house for, a couple boxes? Sounds like a bluff to me.
Roll judge intention.
Thank you.
It's a 6. Okay.
Were you thoroughly judged, Donnie? Laura saw all of you guys dress up. She just shook her head, dropped off food, and just left. I was like, "Can you judge us?" She goes, "Severely."
There's nothing lame about this. I told my wife also, and she's like, "Please tell me." She's like, "Please tell me you're not like going full elf ears here." And I was like, "No, because I have to wear headphones."
If I had
You can get elf ears to put on the headphones.
Ooh, just
Just
attach
like-
them onto the top.
Like,
of it.
yeah, make them look like they're sticking
Little
out the
cat
back.
ears or whatever.
I'm actually sleeping in the garage.
Out of my 6 dice, I rolled 3. Pretty stoked about it.
From your judge intentions, he seems very serious. But he replies, "I mean, it's your choice. Feel like if you want to take that risk, feel free to deliver your product." And he hangs up.
No, what? Hold on. Hardwire.
I heard it.
Right. Pull the fucking car over.
Car just sort of pulls off to the side of the road. Konami and Dobrik, you guys see the van sort of pull over very hastily to the side of the road.
In our like integrated comms that we can all speak to each other on, I'm like, be ready for a fight. I don't know if we're gonna have it, but be ready.
Ooh, getting my paycheck already. All right, I'll emergency pull off to the safest available area.
This doesn't seem good.
Hardwire, record this.
You got it. As you guys pull over, Dobrik, is there anything you would like to do prior to exiting the vehicle? Any
I
spells
guess,
you'd like to cast beforehand?
Yeah, I guess I will increase my willpower in case we get ready for a fight.
Okay.
Why are we pulling over?
Oh, well,
You'll see.
I don't know. I just got a comm from your friend Mason.
Well, I just kind of look around. Does anybody come my direction? A car stops.
Roll perception for me.
I believe I roll. Yes, 9 dice. No. Perception is...
Perception skill plus intuition. If you don't have
it's 9 dice.
perception, then just intuition minus 1.
Yep. Oh my gosh, dice went everywhere. That one was a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4. As you're sort of scoping out the area, You see 5 cars parked at the exact same time, each having only a driver. One in front of you, one behind, and 3 on the other side of the road. This is a busier street that you guys are on right now. It is in Bellevue, so it is one of the. It's in the nicer neighborhood as well. But no one seems to have gotten out of their car yet.
I'm gonna hold my phone up, like, you calling me? You coming out? What are you doing?
Excuse me. You're able to go ahead, and you do see someone, but the car behind you, sort of stand up, fix their tie, dust off their shoulders, and begin to head towards you. They do have a pin on their lapel that does show Ares Corporation.
You the one who called me?
He sort of looked over. I did.
So, did we steal from your guys, or were you trying to steal it and we beat you to it?
We're more worried with the bigger picture. See, you guys broke into a building that's condemned down and under Ares' watch.
Oh, you mean the explosion? Yeah, that wasn't us. We were just there.
Right, that's what we're saying. You were in a building that was quarantined by Ares. We just need you to follow us, if you will. We just need to make sure that everything is properly taken care of and that there is no insects that made it out of there.
So you want our merchandise to make sure we're not smuggling any insect spirits?
That is correct. We don't know what product they were moving back and forth, what their goals were, if they were aligned with the Universal Brotherhood before it shut down.
So if you find no insects, are we free to take our merchandise to our original buyer?
You can take it to whoever. I just needed something to shut you down.
I mean, you could have just said that. I mean,
People who break into corporate places tend to have bigger wish lists.
I don't have any problem. Sure. Do we need? Can't check it here. Or you want to go somewhere else?
We need to go to a facility where our mages can look it over.
Are we all in this conversation together?
Those of you who are in the van can hear this conversation. I'm not sure if the other 2 got out of the car yet. You guys do see a very well-dressed guy walk up to the van and begin to have a talk with Mason.
We'll look over to Kami. Do you know these guys?
I have no idea who these guys are. I don't like it.
I'll do an astral peek.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your astral peeking.
4.
Mundane does have some essence loss. It does have cybernetic enhancements. He does have wired reflexes, as well as a compartment.
No. I'd be happy to let you check it, but you do realize me taking my crew, meeting with a bunch of people we've never met before, to your location, your place, seems a little sketch. Is there any way we can just, drive out in, an open field and have your mages come check it out? I don't know, just make me feel a little more comfortable.
Open field. We're in the middle of Bellevue right now. That's a long drive. We have a facility just down the way. You follow us there. You guys would be safe. You guys will not be touched. You guys are more than welcome to even stay in the car if it makes you feel safer.
Konami,
Yup.
you hear that?
Most of it. I'm not a fan. I got to tell you this right now. we happened to be in a place that was quarantined, and now Ares is up our ass saying, no, we need to do a sweep.
I mean, they got our house on laser sight from the sky, and they're looking for insect spirits, so it's kind of a good enough reason to make me believe they're actually going to do it. I feel like we don't really have a choice here. We can't let Hardware or Kyrie get fucked because of us.
I mean, I'm down. Like, I get that. All right. Keep I say we move forward, keep comms open, just be real smooth. Nobody make any sudden moves, and keep your eyes open.
Hey, when we get there, I'm going to say this directly in front of the guy. Like, when we get there, fall back, get into the shadows, keep us safe from a distance. Is that fine with you, Mr. Ares?
Very wise. Yeah, looks over to you. Very wise, sir. Very wise. As he goes ahead and heads back to his vehicle. Right before he gets in, he throws a little finger twirl in the air, and the cars, the three on the opposite side, pull off, and just begin to drive.
Hardwire, let's follow these cars.
Yeah, you got it. I'll make sure to watch our surveillance cams too. See if I can notice any routes we may have to use for later.
Hey, from now on, you mind throwing one of your attack drones in the back of this van for safety?
I can do that.
All right.
I'm just gonna pat the dashboard and point for Dobrik. I'm sure you heard all of that, but still just hey, all right, following them.
Did you say they were looking for some spirits in those crates?
They were looking to see if anything was enchanted to hold a spirit.
Can I do a direct sensing test on the crates, I suppose?
Yeah, you'd have to do for each item. I will say for the crate of reagents, you could do as a whole, but the other two foci you would have to do individually.
I'll focus on the foci.
Okay.
If I can.
The katana or the...
Start with the katana.
Okay.
Or maybe I should start the... It doesn't matter. I'll do both.
Typically, yes.
I only got one hit on that. So can I use edge? Let's see.
Yeah, typically it is human.
But...
I'm
gonna re-roll a dice with an edge. What is it? Two hits.
On the katana?
Yeah.
It's because I know you sensed them before, and you didn't sense anything when you did a broad area, but now that you're focusing on the katana, no, nothing seems out of place.
Nothing's buggy.
I do have specialization astral signatures, but I don't think if I'm looking for a spirit.
No, you would now recognize, if you were find the mage who created this foci, you would now recognize their astral signature based off the foci.
Yeah, I'd have to. Okay.
And then you can do
the rest of
them. There is only one other foci that was not taken.
That one I got 5 hits on.
5 hits. No, it is a ruby ring. There is a small ember that is burning inside of it. But since it does have a specialization for fire spirits, it would make sense.
Well, might as well sense the rest of it.
The reagents?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll the sensing.
3 hits.
3 hits. Towards the bottom of the box, it was sort of hard to see when you're doing a broad look over, but now that you're looking through the box, sort of moving some of the reagents out of the way, you do see there are roughly 6 small spider eggs that have a magic property to them.
Creepy. Are those reagents in themselves that are just like with that property?
They are reagents. You've never seen the reagents look like this before.
None of the ones that we grabbed were.
No. You
Fire
guys
eggs,
are,
right?
no, yeah, you guys are. They look like they were hidden amongst the other reagents on purpose. So like they have like all the heavier stuff, and then they have a mixture of the feathers and stuff like that. But all around these eggs were just feathers to sort of like cushion them.
I tell who am I? I got Mason with me and Zero.
Yeah.
I took a look at these reagents in this crate, guys. Like what they were looking for or wanting to look for. There's definitely some sort of awakened eggs or some sort of bugs in here. So they might be onto something.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. How many dice? You said like a dozen.
There were 6.
Yeah, there's like a half a dozen in here.
I call back Ares guy.
Yes.
Hey, my mage just went over your shit, as like a precautionary thing. He found 6 magical hidden eggs at the bottom of our bin.
He instantly hangs up the phone. And you see him hang up with you and then press another button and start calling someone else.
Do they steal drive or do they stop?
The 3 are still going on ahead a little bit. They haven't seemed to have got the order to pull over.
All right.
Can I roll memory as well? See if I've dealt with
Yes,
insect spirit
you
before.
can.
All right.
Benami, we might have found some fucking insect spirits. We might have some sort of a fight or not. I don't know.
2 successes.
2 successes. One of your first runs was inside of a Universal Brotherhood building before they got shut down by Ares.
Oh yeah, you were part of the OG crew.
Yes, whatever you can remember.
Yeah, and though when you guys were fighting, you guys were more worried about the ghouls that they had in the basement of the Universal Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, those were super fun.
But you have heard, especially after your time surfing around in the Matrix and stuff like that, most of the time, bug spirits need to be put into a living creature to take over that as a host.
We did figure that out at some point.
Yes.
When we had to go like Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And had to deal with all the bigger. Depending if my character remembers that.
You. So to hear that they're outside of a host is a little weird. But I mean, you don't also know exactly how magic works and if they, found any sort of way to allow these egg spirits or these spirits to live outside of a host.
Okay. I will spend the next several minutes kind of surfing the Matrix for information about anything related to insects and spiders. Well, did he Karma mention specifically that it was spider egg, or it was just insect eggs? Did he?
Downey, you're muted.
I'm not an herbologist, but I think they were just insect eggs. I don't know.
Karma herbology is plants.
Shamans.
Yes. And
Whatever.
Just
If anything, I would consider you to be our most experienced herbologist.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
I always get herbology mixed up with botany. It's whatever.
That's the same thing.
You say so. He's the doctor.
It's the same thing.
As
Thanks,
we're having
Doc.
this conversation, you guys do see HTR is beginning to arrive, about 4 or 5 different truckloads, as well as Night Errant.
HTR.
The
Oh.
HRT.
HRT.
HRT?
Sorry, HRT, High
What is that?
Response Team. So
Oh,
it's like the SWAT team of Seattle.
Wait. You said Knight Errant too?
Nine Errant as well are pulling up to the scene.
Guys,
Are we the scene?
play it cool.
We
Play
are.
it cool. Don't pull any weapons. Don't pull any weapons.
Should we come out with our hands up?
I'm now putting my smart gun back into my jacket.
I start stuffing
Stop
drugs
the
down my
car.
throat.
Hardwire. Stop the car.
Yeah. Also, is are you guys okay? And he shows anyone who has AR view. He shows a live news footage of a helicopter looking over. You guys see your van in the car, surrounded by roughly about 6 HRT vehicles and about a dozen Knight Errant cars.
When I get out the car, slowed my hands up.
Knight Errant yells, "Please stay inside the car. We need to make sure that it's okay before any contamination occurs."
Take my hand off the handle. Just keep them on
Fair. It's fair.
Yeah,
It's
10 and
we
2.
found it in our package we are delivering to our guy. We just have a package back there. Is there anything you need from us that you want?
Just stay where you are. And you see a group of HRT individuals wearing like almost looks like bomb suits walking up. But they sort of walk up and open the back of the truck very slowly. And you see a couple of them sort of wave their hand over the box. Right here. And they go ahead and pick up, without touching the box, they just use levitate and pick the box up and move it and drop it down. As they begin to open the box and throw the reagents sort of haphazard on the ground and stuff like that.
Hey, be careful, man. We still got to deliver those.
He just sort of looks over at you, and then picks up the 6 eggs.
The drug karma ingested was deep weed since it was illegal, by the way. So
Okay.
he's astrally perceiving. He's been forced to.
Instantly.
I think that's the only illegal drug I have on me.
Yeah, I think you're right. They after the ingestion takes place, all the 4 individuals that are in the bomb gear instantly look up and look over towards Karma.
He starts freaking out even more.
Now,
oh no!
Absolutely visible on the astral plane as he glows like a light, because he is astrally perceiving, and is considered dual-natured. But they look over at Karma. You get out of the vehicle.
Let's go. Hey, Karma, what's going on?
Him?
Karma, do what they say, man. Come on. Just
I slowly just get out of the vehicle, but I grab a burrito on my way out.
we're cooperating, all right? We're cooperating.
Overcomes. I don't like it.
Just play it cool. We can't fight our way out of this. We have to just follow orders.
You do see that the
Ain't no drugs on me, man.
another squad of HRP following up this initial crew has ARs aimed at that direction towards Karma.
Oh, hey.
The 4,
I'm totally kosher, man. I got a license for this.
lay down. Lay down.
I lay down like on my back.
Hands to your side.
They
Hands to the side, or do you want me to lay down? I don't understand the rules, man.
Perfect. Go ahead and compile that machine sprite.
5 successes.
Cool. What level are you putting that machine sprite? I need to roll to as a contest.
Let's do 6. Right. I forget the level thing.
So I rolled double the level against your test.
Oh, that's right. So let's do. I think I learned in fifth it was actually I didn't have to do any crazy hard ones, and they're actually their sprites were really good. Are they still?
So now they work similar to spirits. So your net hits are the amount of services that they have. So I know Matt last session was running I think 5s and 6s, but a 7 kicked your butt.
6 kicked my butt. It made my nose bleed.
It did.
But I rolled terribly on my my tasking check.
Okay.
So my compiling check.
We'll go with a 4 for now. Let's see how that goes.
4's been pretty safe for my spirits.
One attack. Sure, that's safe.
Your net hits
I also don't
are.
have
You say you
my
got 5
attack.
successes.
Yes.
Your net hits are 3, so it has 3 tasks.
Okay.
And then something as well that's different from 5th edition to 6th edition, you can only have one sprite that is not registered. You can't have multiple sprites running around now acting crazy.
Okay, that makes sense.
So just a heads up, so you can only this one is unregistered, but you do have a level 4 machine sprite with 3 things.
Tasks.
All right, we'll go with and with tasks. Can I wait to assign those, or do I have to assign them now?
Nope, you can wait.
Okay, cool. I'll wait for now.
Okay.
And then I'll have it ready to use as
Chaos unfolds.
things.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You definitely see like I said, there's the first wave of 4 that are slowly, without any weapons drawn, with their hands in the air. You guys have definitely seen them cast magic as probably the magic force of HRT. And then the second row behind with the assault rifles aimed at that direction as well. They do get up to Karma, and they go ahead and flip you over so you're face down.
I know my rights.
They do go ahead and start to pat you, see if you have any weapons on you. You just have the 2 tasers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They go ahead.
And actually, they'd probably be in my bag, not on me.
Not on you. Okay, so they go ahead, they don't feel any weaponry on you and stuff like that, and then they go ahead and for an awkward moment, they go ahead and just stare at you and look at you, as all 4 of them do. You probably are getting the sense, or the suspicion they're probably sensing you.
Just staring intently.
Right, they're just looking at you. This is all happening as they're sort of like moving you over. They're just sensing as they go. You don't have any. You're not what's it called anymore, right? We fixed that. Initiated.
Or initiated.
Oh no, I'm not initiated. I forgot about all that past.
Right. I just forgot the mask game was a thing. Yeah, Canadian movie. Sinner's rights. You actually may not have rights because you have no sin. Do you actually? They do ask you. Do you have your sin on you?
Oh yeah, it's all totally legit. My name's Jason, man.
They will go ahead and scan your sin. What rating is your sin?
3.
Mason.
Nothing we can do.
Hardwire? Can you get in the way of this or something?
I mean, they have 3 helicopters that are armed with missiles. They have 6 freaking HRT vans. With each of them have 4 people inside of them, each with different specialization, and Knight Errant Sarah's backup. I don't think there's anything I could even do for this. You just have to ride this one out.
We were carrying potentially insect spirits. I mean, I don't blame them. They're just trying not to have another Chicago.
This is just a rental van. I didn't even know there were eggs in it.
Where are
I don't know what eggs
I'm
are.
holding them for a friend.
Right.
I'm vegan, man. I'm vegan.
As you they go ahead and scan your sin. You wait for a moment, and then it shows up green as it's approved. All right.
I told you I was. My name's Jason Siegel.
Forgot that.
Mr. Siegel, could you stand up for me, please?
Stand up.
They look you straight in the face. Have you ingested anything that you shouldn't have, sir?
I've only ingested Mother Nature's love. Seems like you could take a dose, brother.
Right.
I'll take the fifth.
He looks over to Mason and just gives you a look.
He'll be fine. Just he's not driving. He just needs a nap.
I could go for a nap.
The four mages look to each other almost as like they're having a conversation.
You guys want any drugs?
And
Shaman.
they go ahead and unshackle Karma.
Didn't know he was shackled.
Yeah. When
Third
they
time.
flipped him over, they put him, they handcuffed him. They go ahead uncuff him, and then they go ahead and you do have now, if you want to make a note of this, Karma. Jason Siegel has a one-time offense of illegal substance partaken.
Prove up. By the time you get me in for testing, it'll wear off.
Exactly.
You take equality for that?
Substance abuse. Jason Siegel now has a DUI.
He's just traveling. He's not operating, actually.
Oh God.
Public intox.
Hey,
Right.
Doc, are you a lawyer? Just in case.
I mean, I can be, yeah.
Wait.
I mean, what?
MD, PhD, Esquire. Is that what you
Yeah.
are over here?
MD, MD, PhD, attorney at law.
Alphabet law.
Now that I'm untrapped, I shake him off, like, get off me, man, and start muttering and just start walking towards. We're in like an urban area, right?
Yeah, very urban. You have very nice streets that are very nice buildings that are surrounding both sides of the streets.
I see a dumpster, and I was like, get off me, man, I'm just gonna see what's over here.
Okay. You guys just see Karma shake off the HRT and begin to walk towards a dumpster.
Mason, is this part of the plan?
We're just hold on. Hey, I'm gonna gotta yell towards the mages that are checking out the eggs.
Hold on. And they brought out actually 6 boxes that are relatively smaller boxes that they carefully pick up each egg and move them over to the box. Close it, lock it, move it off to the side, and continue to do that. And then they eventually get all the eggs put away as they pull a trunk out of the back of an HRT vehicle, open it up, and put the 6 boxes inside, close it, and one of the guy gets down, moves his visor up, and scans his eye, and you hear a locking sound. He closes it, his visor, and begins to load back up. He slams the top of the vehicle as Night Air begins to pull away. And the HRT begin to pull away as well.
Is anybody left that's stuck around?
You now have crowds of people that are coming out. What
about the Ares guy?
He as soon as HRT and everyone else got on the scene, He's just more or less stayed at his car and just observed.
But everybody else is gone?
HRT and Knight Errants are gone. It's just the 5 individuals from Ares that are sort of lurking around.
I will walk up to the guy then. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hop out of the car and go to the reagents that are, I'm assuming, just kind of strewn about the street at this point,
Yes.
and
We
start.
should pick those up.
I'm gonna start cleaning them up and putting them back in the box.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you for talking your people down. I appreciate that. You made that easier on everyone.
Shit, I'm not looking for another Chicago. If anything, I'm here to thank you, man. I don't want that fucking bug spirit shit.
Neither do we. Ares Corporation is just trying to make the world a little bit safer for tomorrow.
Well, happy to work with you. If you could lose the location of my house, that'd be great.
Easy enough.
I guess good doing business with you.
He goes ahead and reaches his hands out and gives. It's a good hearty shake. But he at his wrist line, you see a small tattoo, familiar to the Ares military or Seattle military. But he shakes your hand, gives you a nod, and begins to sit down and yes.
Nice tattoo, man. And I will kind of pull the sleeve back and show him one of mine.
It was a much more simple life.
Yeah. I don't usually offer for corpse, but if you, not Ares, but if you need anything, yeah, we'll do anything you need, really.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, you got my number. See you later, man.
Hoorah. He goes ahead and pops into the vehicle and just begins to drive off towards the rest of the vehicles. Konami, go ahead and roll intuition plus agility for me.
Means I'm dodging something.
No, that'd be reaction.
Oh yeah. What's in
agility? Is this is how delicately you can handle picking up these.
Oh god!
Without damaging any of the product.
Shit. And here I was thinking I could just get a broom and sweep them back into the thing.
I mean, you could, but you may have damaged product at that point.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, you chill out too.
So intuition and agility. 10. All right. Four hits.
4 hits. Unfortunately, out of the about 1,000 reagents they sort of threw on the ground, you're able to get about 900 of them back into the crate without damaging. You probably guys only lost about 100 reagents for them checking for the eggs. So that means you guys have 2,500 reagents.
That should be good. Well, I guess we'll keep going.
Yeah. Do we want to
roll
lose
out.
the crowd first, or?
Just ignore them.
I'm gonna get the stuff back in the van and go get Karma by the dumpster. And
Karma's just pointing upwards toward the skyscrapers or whatever. He's actually laying on the ground with his feet on the skyscraper, trying to walk up it, but it's not really working.
Hey, All right, bud. Come on. Up we go. I'm
Who are
gonna pull
you?
you up to your feet. Come on. Come on.
I have the side door open as if like I'm trying to
Yep.
I'm holding it for him. Like, come on.
I'm
All right.
only astrally perceiving right now, so
He will
I'm just
literally
seeing
have
like these.
to be guided because he can only
Yep.
see on the astral plane because of this droid.
All right, then I'm going to just fireman's carry him back to the van.
Zero. It now makes sense why he asked if bullets hit the fan or begin to go bang bang. If he has to fireman carry you, is it going to be an issue? Go ahead and roll strength plus body for me.
Strength plus body.
This drug lasts for 3 hours for me. 6
I'm so
minus
glad
body.
you're about to go talk to your contact.
He's not. He's about to take a nap in the car.
It's another 4 hits.
Well, it's easy enough to pick up Karma. He's a rather lanky individual. But you guys are able to go ahead, get in the vehicle, and then begin to finish your journey as you guys are 2 blocks away from Jeremiah's talisman store. And that is where we'll go ahead and take our 5-minute break. We'll go ahead, take 5 minutes to come back, and we'll finish out the rest of tonight's session. So be back 5 minutes, be here, or be square. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Square.
And we're back! To answer your question, will be this much time is on the break. Except now we don't have music, because freaking Walmart. Alright. And we're back!
And we're back!
Thanks, Ian. You guys are pulling up to Jeremiah's sweet, sweet shop. It is a wonderful, probably about 4 p.m. at this point.
I'm going to stay in the van, but I'm going to follow them astrally.
Beautiful. All right, you go ahead and leave your body and begin to head that way. The rest of you, are you guys the rest of you going inside?
Yes.
Well, I
Yeah,
feel like I'm obligated to.
Yes. I will say, you're still considered conscious in like regards for holding spells, though, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because I can still see his Mason's aura.
Okay.
My aura.
Cool. So you still get the ridiculous charisma bonus. You walk in, and there are probably about 3 individuals who, once they see you guys walk in, sort of shudder up a little bit, hunch over so they're not visibly being just out in the open of seeing what they're buying. Jeremiah walks up and notices you. Oh! Hello, I heard you, you guys may have a present, yes?
Oh yeah. If you want to come take a look, it's out in the van.
Perfect.
I'm going to manifest and just say, hi.
Yeah, he jumps back a little bit. Hello, Karma. Why are you projecting here?
But go around for too much long.
He ate a whole bag of deep weed.
I don't think he's
Oh.
wearing pants anymore.
Gotcha. Yikes. And you guys begin to head to the van where you see Karma just passed out in the back of the van.
Is he breathing?
Astral projection. Actually projected, excuse me. Yeah, you just see his chest rise and fall. You walk back and you do have the couple of crates that have the merchandise inside. He'll go ahead and begin to levitate them out onto the street. so you can go ahead and open up the crates. As he begins to go ahead and he digs through, this is a lot of reagents. Good, okay. He goes ahead and looks over at the two different foci. Interesting. Okay.
This is more than what you were missing, correct?
Yes, very much so. What I was missing was probably summed up in that crate. He points over to the reagents box.
Okay, do you perhaps like to buy the extra stuff that wasn't part of the deal?
Karma mentioned it being mine. Is that what he was mentioning? Was it free of cost or was it purchased?
I mean, I guess it's not really part of the deal, but I mean, we'll give it to you if you it's up to you if you want to throw in a little tip, but sure, it's yours.
Business acumen is staggering.
The what?
What?
All right, perfect. We'll go ahead and carry or levitate the crates inside with the lids on. And put them in this back storage area.
So, how much you guys want to bet that the dudes that got real sus when we walked in are buying sex things?
I don't know if he sells those here.
No, you're probably right.
There's got to be a spell to make your pee-pee bigger, right?
Oh, there definitely is. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a given.
I think it's called increased body.
Ooh.
I cast physical mask on Konami's pants.
Nice.
So my pants are just invisible?
Physical mask, I can make you look like someone else.
Oh, cool.
Anyway.
Give me the hottest legs you can.
Yeah, that's what he was really focusing on. He goes ahead and sends you over 1, 2, 3, 4 cred sticks. As promised.
How much is on them?
A little extra.
Okay.
That'd be 12,000 apiece.
Appreciate it. One of our guys, he decided to quit. This was his last job, but we'll make sure to get this going for sure.
He looks over to the dwarf. Is he not with you? Is that not who this is for?
I know they look identical, but no.
I just figured the other one left and you got a new person to take over the job. But I mean, if you're getting this and you're working for free, good on you.
Yeah, I was told that I would be on a job soon, so I'm good.
Tryouts.
Tryouts indeed.
Yeah.
Karma manifests again, like, did they pay us?
Yes.
Have we gotten?
Yes. Not you though. We gotta talk about
I can't hear anything.
this. Okay, bye. If you do you guys need anything while you are here?
What do you have?
Mostly, well, we have we just got a nice shipment of reagents in. We got a foci of fire spirits, as well as a katana that has is a weapon focus. But we also, and he sort of looks around, make sure no one else can hear, have this, and he opens up a very well-kept wooden box. And he pulls it out and puts it on top of the counter.
Ah, ancient lumber.
Ancient lumber. Can I astrally perceive it?
What is that, cedar wood?
You can absolutely perceive the box.
It looks like pine to me.
Sorry, cyber eyes. Sometimes things get a little weird.
Oh, I could be
already
wrong. I'm
actually
very
perceiving,
dumb.
but
Is it astral plus magic or logic?
intuition.
Intuition.
See, this is where the comedy comes out, and he's like, "No, it's bamboo." And we're like, "Ah, bamboo."
Since I'm already perceiving, I'll sense it.
Yep.
That is
one.
one spicy mahogany.
2.
That's one cool box.
He's like, "It's plastic." We're like, "Ah, fuck."
I knew it. I was testing you. Way to go, Magic Man.
The artist, whoever drew that to be wooden, look wooden,
Right.
is great.
There is a spell, Force 3, that is keeping it bound shut.
What is trapped inside?
A very old focus, roughly about 50 to 60 years old. It's a theme.
Oh. Wait, why is this box in front of us?
He asked what he had for sale.
Oh.
He had one of these for sale.
Did you say fame?
A theme. A-T-H-A-M-E.
Hey, Dobrik, what's a theme?
Hey, Josh, what's the theme?
Roll a history check. And you gain a point of edge you can use on this roll if you would like to.
Is it the ATHAME?
That is correct.
Does Karma know what a theme is?
You can roll a memory.
Can I use my burnt out half of my brain to know what a theme
You
is?
can roll a memory.
I'm joking. I wanted to make you say it again.
I'm gonna go ahead and RP this and just assume that Mason would have no fucking clue what a theme is.
Ceremonial blade.
Bitch. 2.
What?
2.
Yeah. A lot of 3s.
What'd you get, Karma?
Unfortunate.
1.
1. You have a point of edge, Matt. If you want to, you could re-roll one of the...
Yeah, I did.
Okay. It is a foci, only usable by blood mages, but it is able to harness some of the power that you get from blood that typically has to be expended immediately, but it can hold on to it and sort of hold on to these the blood magic power for an extended period of time, so you can hold on to that power and use it later.
Gotcha. Well, Jeremiah, I am not particularly or I guess first let me answer Mason. It's something mostly used by blood mages.
What? That's fucked, dude. Why would you sell that?
Yeah, I guess when you have the right clientele. However, that is not me. I do not dabble in that type of magic. But if I run into someone, I might be able to send them your way.
Would
What kind of a price would that be?
Real quick.
At what level of taboo would this be? Would it be like
A
selling
thing-
drugs? Would it be like selling porn? Like, is
No,
it
it's-
messed up? Or
It's illegal in most places. There's a couple of tribes in North America that use blood magic, and then Aslan is primarily where blood magic is used, and as technology, even though they don't admit it, absolutely use blood magic for their magical
Okay.
training.
so the common person wouldn't really be offended. They just kind of be like, ugh, no.
Any sort of law enforcement, if they see blood magic taking place, you're instantly arrested. It's considered illegal.
Okay, so it's like drugs.
Drugs that you can just.
Well, most drugs are illegal.
Yeah.
I was just trying to gauge the amount of distaste I should have. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, you have come in contact with blood magic a couple times now, so you have a first-hand account.
As someone whose life has been ruined by blood magic, I'm going to say if anybody picks this up, I will lose significant respect for you.
You said it's in a locked box right now, right?
The box does not show any locks on it. There
Oh,
just seems
it's
to
just
be a
chairs.
spell on the box to keep it locked.
Yeah.
Does Konami say that out loud? After everyone knows about the blood magic thing? Or who said that?
Well, I'm in the actual thing, so.
Whose life was ruined by blood magic?
That was Konami.
Konami.
Curious. Is this story
Oh,
time?
you weren't in the car. You weren't in the car when I
Oh, okay. Never
provided
mind.
way too much information earlier.
Yeah, you went deep. I'll let him share that, though. It's not my story to tell if he wants to, but
I'll give you the TLDR later.
Right on.
Carmel, not manifest. Whatever, appear. Like, why are you messing with blood magic?
I'm not messing with anything. Someone came in and offered to sell it. I'm trying to turn around to sell it here.
Stay
Most people don't
for it.
understand the tie to it. Some people that come in here aren't magicians as yourselves, pointing to Karma and sorry,
Dobrik.
Dobrik. Thank you. I'm trying to get used to that name. But they typically see the blade itself and is very enticed by the blade.
It is a cool blade.
so you're saying the person who sold it to you probably didn't know what it was for, really?
I would assume they knew exactly what it was for. It's actually the reason why it's in this container is because it is quite charged.
Define charged.
So do you know, he asks out loud, do you know what this is sort of used for? And he sort of speaks up a little bit as the rest of the people who are in the store have left. So this right here, this is a more or less a weapon foci used by blood mages. And the way blood magic works, you have to inflict a wound on a person and cause them to bleed, and you can use that blood to increase your magical prowess.
Yeah.
But usually that magic power has to be used like immediately. Otherwise, it's lost as blood is drained. This right here allows you to hold on to that power and be able to use it for down the line. So you can, either continually drain something, or if you guys are runners, if you guys are in a fight and I wound you with this, but I don't have a cause to use the power that I gained from it, I can hold on to it until a point where I do need it for, say, a troll that's running at me or something. It just allows the wielder to hold on to the extra, the power from it. And this
I can
one,
hear while projecting, right?
yep. You can have a full conversation, everything like normal.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like I can only throw messages out there.
No, that's before. That'd be more of while you're on the astral plane. You can actually communicate it all on the astral plane, but while you're manifested, you can do all things.
So when you say charged, that means somebody got with this and that magic is still in the blade.
Not necessarily got gotten. It may not be even a person. Blood magic, you don't have to use people for. You can use. In old times, it would used as like in this early ceremonies, you would actually use pigs or other livestock for it. You can still gain the power of their blood through it. It just takes more of it. So
I don't even eat meat. This is not something that I would ever use.
I was just merely explaining to our friend here.
How much was it?
After you sort of
$1 million.
piqued your interest, he let me check real quick, and he sort of looks at a AR screen and just begins to look through some data.
This would be kind of an ironic means of revenge if it ever came down to it, right?
I don't think it's worth it.
But you would be able to use it as only a dagger. You wouldn't be able to use it for
I completely get it. I'm mundane as hell. I just think it'd be funny down the road if it came down to it. We find the J that gave the old crew the job, and I end him with a theme.
Savage.
All at the same time charging it.
I actually don't think he would be able to charge it because the power won't be able to go
Probably
into the
not.
foci.
'Cause I have no way to channel the power.
You can hold it together.
In 5th edition, by the way, there was a thing called the Surging where you could gain magic. It was like an initiation that mundane people could do to gain magic stats. I am looking this up. Hold on 1 second for me, sorry.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah,
I was
imagine it's
against
like
it, and I was against
imagine-
it, and now I'm not, and now I am, and now I'm not, and I don't know where I stand with this whole thing.
Magic katana. Nah, magic
like-
katana. Magic
I'm just
knife.
gonna, like,
Nah, magic.
Put my hand on like Konami, be like, bro, I'm sure it's gonna be expensive. It's not worth it. We got our money. We should just leave. We need to find other jobs.
Yeah, if you could initiate and get like 1 point of magic, it'd be a cool way to like kind of dual spec or whatever.
Especially like dual wield,
Ultimate.
have a katana in one hand and like the thame in the other.
Yeah, but I guess if you wanted to do that, you'd just be a
That'd just be a physical adept.
Adept.
Yeah.
Or a suspected magician.
Could also go that way.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like the only good way to be an aspected magician would be to like be a summoner or something. Only.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be able to do anything, and even like I guess you could be only a spellcaster, or I think you have to pick a certain.
Combat.
27,000 new yen.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna mosey. But all right.
If you need any more work done, you know who to call.
I will definitely
Karma.
look over at Karma.
So were those guys that were in here earlier? They were buying like, they were buying like sex stuff, right? That's why they were all wonky. That's why they
I'm
were.
just
all
gonna
like-
grab him by his jacket and slowly pull him out the building.
He just literally just.
Definitely sex time.
Definitely. Never met anyone who just screams insecure with their own, like. I can't even think of words.
I'm just gonna drag him outside while I ring up Kyrie.
What is Karma and Zero doing all this for?
I slapped Jeremiah some ghost skin.
Mm-hmm.
Say, hey, hit me up when you need me.
I'm just picking up and
Look at there.
inspecting everything like kid in a candy store. Like, oh, this is so neat. Never really been in one of these stores before. It's really cool.
Actually, pop back in. Call you for that favor later.
He looks at you up and down. You gotta let that burn go sometime, friend.
You talking to Zero?
To Karma.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thought you were talking to
No,
Zero.
no, to looking at you, you gotta let that burn go sometime, friend.
Well, the burn will fade when the ashes blow with the wind, brother.
That it will. That it will. And he looks over at you.
What?
Can I help you with something, sir? Looking over at Zero.
It's like a fascinating store here. This is really neat. What is this? What is this? Like a floating eyeball in a jar? What the? Is that someone's finger?
Yes. Yes, and yes. To both those questions.
Ah, just like-
Karma materializes with his eye being the eye in the jar.
Drops the glass, freaks out, runs out.
He grabs a minute, like levitates the jar before it crashes, and just puts it back up on the shelf. As the rest of you are able to head out.
All right, I head out as they do.
Dobrik, are you heading? Are you leaving as well?
Yeah. I head out of the store. I just see everyone else who left, and I said, "All right, so what's next?"
Kyrie answers, "Yeah."
Hey, we just did the drop off. We got paid, but we need more work. And I don't really want to come home without, something to look forward to.
Well, it's only been 2 hours. But
Yeah, I don't know how your job works. Is that not enough time?
Not to find illegal work typically.
I mean, we'll take legal work. We just need work.
Let me go ahead and see if I can find anything. There might be something here for you. But just give me like 20 minutes. Go stay in Bellevue for a little bit.
Well, Kyrie needs some time. You guys want to grab like a drink?
I think there's a Waffle House nearby.
I don't.
Y'all want to go to the arcade?
Do they still serve? Oh, they serve soy.
Karma being back in his body
Right.
just starts feeling the walls.
I mean, arcade
So-
doesn't sound too bad right now.
Arcade?
It's probably just a VR setup, really.
Oh no, you haven't been to my spot.
Let's go to your spot.
You got a spot.
This makes me nervous.
All right, so you guys all hop into the vehicles, and again, I'm going. So
And
we're
we're-
going to Neon Billy's.
Oh, we're going to Neon Billy's, baby.
All right, you guys arrive outside of Neon Billy's. There is a neon sign out front that has it looks like an old arcade machine with the toggle switch just moving back and forth. And you guys see there are quite a few cars that are parked out front. Definitely a different view. You have been here before.
Mason was with me last time.
Yeah, with Mason. Mason, you guys have been here before when he checked on his contact. You stood outside when he went inside to check. But it was completely dead. Now that the Matrix is back up and going, you guys can hear loud music bumping inside. Man, you guys, it's quite a live spot.
Has it been 3 hours yet?
At this point, it would have been from the time you left from the crime scene to
Detainment.
from detainment all the way to having a conversation to now being at Neon Billy's, because it's closer to Barrenside as it's in the not super nice area of Seattle.
All right.
So this is Neon Billy's, huh?
Oh yeah.
I kind of all of a sudden feel like, where are we?
Arcade.
I just said Neon Billy's.
Neon Billy's. We're gonna go in here. Billy is a little bit of a weird dude, but he's a cool dude. Be cool. But he's a collector of, I guess, archaic arcade games, as you would. Dating way back. I'm talking like late 1900s.
Ooh. That is
Is that
way
Super
back.
Mario 64?
Just you wait. Anyway, I just walk right in. Oh, these are coin-op machines, but they have been fitted.
As you guys walk in, you guys do hear the loud sound of synth music being played over top. There is a couple of different stations. There is obviously a place where you can sit down and more or less plug into a BTL area, and you would jump into the game. There's also VR games or AR games, and then where he was talking about, there are, which is the bigger portion of Neon Billy's arcade, is mostly actually retro gaming. Either it's consoles, there's actually a section for retro arcade games, You guys see Time Crisis 1 through 8
Mhm.
that is there, and they're all sort of side by side each other. So it just like when no one's playing, it just says Time Crisis. It's not really lined up well, so it just repeats itself every so often. But it is pretty booming inside. You guys do see people are having different drinks and stuff like that. People are openly carrying, but it seems to be closer to, even compared to what you remember, Konami. These people that are probably about a good third of the people here seem to be dressed and are carrying themselves like runners.
Billy, you son of a bitch! Like, did you start up a runner club while I was gone? This is all kind of under my breath, walking in, just like, oh man, I love this place even more now.
Hey,
But this is
Time
probably about the double of the business you would typically see, even on a busy night at Neon Billy's.
Hell yeah! I want to turn around when we walk in the door. I want to turn around, like present it, like, oh yeah,
Okay,
this is the place.
I can see the draw.
Zero is absolutely fascinated, especially with the old school arcade machines. Like, just with the physical appearance, he's like going around inspecting them and looking at them, taking really close looks, and then eventually he'll work his way into actually inspecting them via VR.
All right.
Mason, you seem skeptical.
It's a lot of people.
Everybody's here just to unplug and plug into a game. We're good.
Is that-
Where's the bar?
You both are great for keeping each other. Because Mason was like keeping you, chill in the last thing, and now you're helping him. This is great.
The yin to the yang.
It's called character development.
You are able to definitely. There is a bar off to the far side.
I will walk up and just. I'm not even gonna get a drink. I'm just gonna point at him like, drink. Just give me drink.
He goes ahead and slides you over a glass of some brown liquid.
I want to shout out, my tab, please.
He goes on, yell, "Are you gonna pay it this time, or?"
We'll talk about it. If you can catch this moonwalk, hey, moonwalk
right.
away to
They
the
just
coin
sort of-
op section.
Just goes down
Oh,
and
straight to the
pays
Michael Jackson Moonwalker game.
you off. Exactly.
Just gonna wave him down and be like, this is on his tab. I'm gonna take two then.
Was it?
He slides down another one.
I go over, I followed Mason, sat next to him, make that 2.
Also on his tab.
So
And slides 2 more drinks down towards Karma.
I'm starting to like this place more and more.
It's got a good vibe to it.
So Konami, this Time Crisis game you're talking about. Show me how it's done.
Baby girl, come with me.
Did
go.
play?
Not today. Go later.
Time Crisis 1? No. Time Crisis 2? Absolutely. Let's go.
All right.
Disco stew does not advertise.
All right, both of you guys go ahead and roll firearms plus agility.
So agility -1.
Go and increase attribute.
I'm so good at this.
I might as well.
Dang, cheating
Oh.
with magic.
So let's see. Agility
Go and
minus.
decrease attribute on Konami.
Just, you say increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Decrease. Making it even playing.
You know what?
I've played this game so much that would my reflex, like my wired reflexes, just be like know where everything is at this point. Just like I'm not even playing; I'm on autopilot.
Right.
Yeah, like someone
Just get a
blindfolds you
skill,
and you can
get a
just do
skill
it.
soft and put it just for Time Crisis.
Dude, yeah.
Until your
All right.
charisma drops to 0 or something like that.
And I'm like,
Okay.
Hello, I am Time Crisis Machine.
That was pretty impressive.
Oh, I got
Miku.
2 hits.
2 hits.
That's after my magic.
Use that.
Okay. What did you roll, Konami?
Uh,
17.
7 hits.
Mm.
I think this gun might be broken.
As you guys are sort of, playing through,
I'm
Really?
taking the dudes that you miss because
exactly.
it's like,
You guys are.
Come on, man.
He's
I just don't get the whole reload thing. You got to step on it, and then you unstep.
no.
Where did I get this shotgun from?
You step to duck. You release to stand back up.
That's so counterintuitive. That doesn't
No.
make any sense.
You step because it's like you're leaning into the cover. When you release, it's like you're standing back up. The pedal is your hips, my guy.
Yeah,
But, like,
As you guys are
mage.
playing through Time Crisis 2, definitely a cooperative game, but you can definitely see that Konami is carrying a little bit more of the weight, but you're still playing
One
through.
score is a little bit higher.
As Zero is definitely looking through some of these machines here, and Karma and Mason share a drink at the bar. A run is completed, and you get a call from Kyrie, and that is where we'll pick it up next week.
Oh,
Alrighty.
cliffhanger.
Woo woo.
I'm about it.
Did you?
Spoiler alert, she says fuck you and hangs up again.
Exactly.
I quit.
Right.
Spoiler alert. She says, "Find your own work," and I turn around and go, "Billy, I need work."
So that was tonight's run. Let's see here. Karma and Mason and Konami
Yeah.
all get 2. I take that back. Karma and Mason get 3. Dobrik will
Dumpy.
get a 2 karma for taking a job without pay and not moaning and groaning about it. And same
That's
with
right.
Zero, you'll take 2 karma as well.
I know the money will come.
Awesome.
You kind of join like at the final steps of delivery process, so it's kind of like she was like, "I'm here for work." Like, that's awkward.
Hey, I got my skim off the top. That's all I really need.
And
So we got 12,000 from.
yes,
Jared?
12,000.
Okay.
And you got 10 or 11,000 for the original run, plus an extra 1,000 for the additional merchandise you were providing.
And that was lump sum, right?
Yeah, 12,000 apiece.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Karma did not get paid. He gets a favor. Also, Karma, your loyalty with them go up by 1.
Nice.
All right. Ka-ching. Good to have friends in smaller places.
Mm-hmm.
Brews, making sure, because I might have missed it. Did I grab any karma off this or no?
Yeah, you grab 2.
Okay.
Let's see here. All of you gain +1 heat, by the way. Just general heat.
After being on the news.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Every time I play with you, Josh, you give me 1 less reputation, 1 more heat.
Cool.
Problem?
I think we're at I'm at 6 heat with as technology right now.
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
Law
cute.
enforcement's response times are cut by 50% if as technology is involved.
So, I'm just going to tell you guys right now. Karma, how much heat did you say you had with Aztec?
Well, 6. I got a +2 heat with Aztec.
Yeah,
So, 4 plus
I
2.
have 16 heat with Aztec alone.
I could have started with some heat. I just started with like a generic
16.
zero.
That's it.
Here's what
16
I want to
heat.
know. What is Aztec Technologies doing with those insect spirits? 'Cause
It's so hot.
that's where the material came from. He's trying to take it off the stuff.
Ah.
Did you ask that out loud?
Matt did, because my character has no clue that that's where the material came from.
Gotcha. Okay.
Carl wants to know what Jeremiah's doing with blood magic foci.
Right? Probably nothing good.
Matt and Anthony, you guys gain 1+1 reputation for complete or working on the job with no pay. By the way,
+1 rep.
Okay.
You got a reputation for doing work for free.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, you need something done and don't want to pay someone? Call these guys.
Hey, I heard you work for free.
No other. Karma, you gain +1 for discounting your service when working for people not in power.
Don't remember that happening, but I'll take it.
I mean, that's what that job was. You didn't get paid for it.
Oh. Karma's just in it for the karma.
In it for the lulz. Oh, karma.
Alright, guys, that is going to be it for us tonight.
All right.
And
Good night.
here, so 1 second, Anthony, because if you leave, it's going to mess up the overlay. So I'm going to keep you here for 1 second while I do my spiel.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Overall, guys, thanks so much for coming and playing out, especially my players. Thanks so much, one, for cosplaying. That was awesome. Probably going to try to do that more. Maybe if we don't have people dying from me, dying, JJ, Donnie, Matt, Ian, wearing all your heavy coats and stuff, you nasties.
This is fine. I love this jacket.
Just thanks you guys in the chat, also hanging out, having 7 to 10 people throughout the night has been choice. Feel free to follow, subscribe. Those are huge ways to help us out. If you have the money, donate. Big thing that we are pushing for. We have merch down below, but more importantly, I am partnered with Nerd, a nonprofit organization. Their goal is to try to give 10,000 laptops to children who don't have access to technology to do schooling while we are doing school from home. So, really big organization. I need 8 more people to go use my link, Jbrews. I'll go ahead and post up the link later on the Discord and in the Twitter. Go check them out. Donations are cool. If you guys buy merch, 100% of the proceeds go there. My code gives 5% off. And they're really cool looking shirts and stuff like that. So go check it out. Also, Ian Konami is a streamer. Go check him out.
Hey.
Give me a SO Ian Flux. Go check him out. He's really cool. Yeah, they are playing Destiny 2. That's not true. They're not live over there now. But he was playing Destiny 2. But he streams a lot of Destiny 2. He is a different sort of variety streamer. He does push-ups for people. And he does blindfolded Destiny challenges with people that get salty and really want to win. So just go check him out. He's really cool. We do have channel points here. Wolvie, don't think I did not forget about your NPC you sent me. I will use it very soon. Do not worry. 50,000 gets you a run you create. I run it for the group, which is also really cool. So a lot of ways to support the channel. I will see you guys next week. This will be uploaded on Monday. At youtube.com/jbrews11. So we'll see you guys next week as we see what kind of shenanigans Kyrie has for the group. Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.